What up? What up? What's good? What's good? I'm back, man. It's Eagles back on here, back on the live, yo. Told you I'll be back today. It's Monday night, and yes, the Celtics and Pacers is about to be on in about 30 minutes. Game starts at 7:30. But yeah, man, how y'all doing? Let me know how y'all doing. I'm doing pretty good myself. Um, I just been chilling today. Uh, reading a lot. I'm reading this book. I think it's called Grand Slam. I showed it's called the Tiger Slam. I had showed this book um maybe last week. I think it was during one of my live streams. I think it was a couple games ago when we were playing when the Celtics was playing. Let me sit up. When the Celtics was playing Miami last week. So yes, this book is the Tiger. It's called the Tiger Slam, the inside story of the greatest golf ever played. So it's about Tiger Woods. Yeah. So if you like golf, if you like to read, might want to check that one out. Or if you just like sports, it's a good book to check out. It's a good book to read. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get on a little bit early today because I was feeling so good about the game coming up, and I wanted to do um, like a little uh, like a little preview or something before the game comes on about like what I hope that will happen, what I see happen in this game. Um, I don't know. Indiana's not playing well this season, so what I hope to see is Boston just come out in the first quarter and just be real aggressive and get a nice cushion right from the start and just kind of control the game from there. Yeah, so just going ahead and just try to like this should be like one of those blowout games. It's Monday night, it's holiday time, like it's lit. You know what I mean? It's another lit night. Monday night in Boston, it's a game. Versus the reigning Eastern Conference champions. You know what I mean? So uh, just start this game with a bang. I think Jalen Brown will be playing tonight. He didn't play last game, which was on Saturday night, and that was in Toronto. And the C's got the W off of Peyton Pritchard's like 33 points. Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, Jalen Brown should be playing tonight, and going ahead and get be aggressive from the start, and try to wrap this game up by the third quarter. You know what I mean? Try to be up by 20 points in the third quarter, and then just coast it on out and win the game easily like that. So yeah, I'm excited for it to actually start. Um, right now, I just got me some tea Well, I got some water that's heating up. I'm about to drink some hot tea. It's cold where I'm at, yo. But it's warm in my apartment. But it's cold outside. But I don't like drinking tea, man. I think it's a lot of little benefits to drinking tea. So a nice hot cup of tea is nice and relaxing and smoothing. But yeah, just doing my thing. No hoodie on again. I have it, but I ain't wear it today. So this is what I've been wearing today. All day is just this. I don't know, it's kind of like a flannel type of shirt. But yeah, man, I still haven't figured out the chat yet. Um, but I'll get to it. We'll figure it out. We'll be on the chat. Um, I did figure out some other stuff though. Last night randomly, was looking at some. Was looking at oh, yesterday I had Sunday was yesterday. I had like a kind of an emotional type of day. Hung out with an old friend of mine. He's still a friend of mine, but we chatted, hung out for a while. Went to his business. We just kind of caught up because we don't hang out and stuff anymore like that. But it was cool. But I hung out with him for a couple hours, and then I ran into an old ex girlfriend. Just walking, going to the gym, walking downtown in the streets of Ann Arbor. Ran into an ex girlfriend, so it was a bit emotional. We spoke. I spoke to her. I noticed her. I spoke to her. Um, but yeah, but it was a good workout because I had some like emotions going. So usually when I work out, I don't listen to music or anything. I just get to it. I just hit the weights and hit the treadmill and hit the pool, and I gotta hit my classes and things. And usually, like I said, I don't wear headphones. I don't listen to music. I just go and I experience the environment and using my senses, and that's part of my hearing. So I just go there and I hear what I hear when I go there. I enjoy it that way. I like being in the moment. I do love music though. I like it. I think music is cool. It's creative. It's a way to express. And I've been thinking about making music, my own music, before in my life. And I'm like, anyways, I had listened to music when I was at the gym yesterday working out. I listened to uh, some of this Detroit music, which a lot of people may not really, I don't know, it's music. Maybe a little crazy, but at the end of the day, like, it's music. And I mean, I have a soft spot for it because it's these Detroit artists that grew up in the same city that I grew up in, and you know, we may have a little bit in common because of that. So, um, and I just grew up on that stuff. So, so I had listened to that music working out, and it put me in a place where it it took me off of like that emotion that I was kind of feeling, but I was still feeling emotional listening to it and working out. But it made my workout go good yesterday. But as I was listening to it, I was like, yeah, I want to make music. I want to just try it out and do it. I want to just do it, take a chance. So when I got home from the workout, I opened my laptop and I got to working on that. I downloaded some software. You know what I mean? And then I just started um, trying to just practice with it and play with it. And of course, I looked up some videos on how to operate some of the softwares and things, and you know, learn the software. And then, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work with that though. I'm seeing that it's gonna be a lot of work with it, making music, but should be interesting. And eventually, one day it'll be out there, and it'll be out there for you all to check it out and hear and see if y'all, rock with it. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited for that and something to create. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, let's go. The game's starting in about 15 minutes, so just beware. It's going down, and like when it comes on, I don't know if y'all have ever seen my live, but usually what I do is literally listen to it, and then during like a commercial break or timeout, I'll do like analysis of what's going on and predictions of what I believe is happening and what I hope to happen, what I see happen, or where I see the game flowing to. Um, and then also I talk about various other things during those timeouts. Probably, what's on my mind and try to connect with y'all and see what's going on with y'all. But let me get up for a second here because I think that water is hot enough for me to make my tea. And when it's funny, like Boston and tea, they go together because of the Boston Tea Party. But anyways, be right back. Hey. All right, but yeah, my water is hot. I'm just waiting on my tea to I don't know what you call it, but whenever you put the tea bags in the hot water, just gotta wait a few minutes for it to mix in or whatever and make your hot tea. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I just did. That's what I'm waiting on. But yeah, let's go. We got like 15 more minutes till this game go. We on a 2-game winning streak. Tonight we playing Indiana. Indiana is not. I guess they tanking or whatever. Like I don't know, but they are one of the worst teams in the league right now. And this should be an easy game for us. We should be on a 3-game winning streak after this game, and then we'll figure out what the next game is. Right now, we just focus on what's going on right now. What y'all got up for the holiday? What y'all doing for Christmas? What I'm doing is I'm gonna do some hiking. I'm gonna do some hiking out here in Ann Arbor. We got plenty of trails and parks and stuff out here. We got parks out here with a whole lot of trails and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna be up to. I got a close friend of mine I grew up with. We used to play basketball together, organized ball, rec ball. It's one of my closest friends. He's coming up here Wednesday morning, and he's coming from the Metro Detroit area. We're gonna do a few hikes out here. So I'm new to hiking. I don't I've done it before, but I didn't realize that I was hiking. I just thought I was just, going for a walk, and then next thing you know, like um I found myself maybe on a trail or something, but I didn't realize like this is considered hiking. Um so maybe randomly I've done it before, but now I'm like consciously wanting to get into it. So I'm like, let's go, you know. I'm like, I live in an area where we have that. So I'm going out and I'm about to explore it. But if y'all do any hiking, let me know. I got a comment section on here. I don't know if I don't think it's like the chat box, but it is the comment, and I can read your comments. So I'll be having people saying stuff on here, and I'll be seeing what they say. So and I'll reply and everything. So let me know if you know something about hiking. Um, I'm just going to a local park, and I think it's like a 2 mile loop. But it's cold outside. It's wintertime in Michigan, so if you know anything about like hiking in the winter, just some advice or just some things that I could uh, that might unexpectedly happen or might expectedly happen if you know about it, what I might experience going out there. Let me know. Yeah, let me know what I might encounter because I'm new to it. I don't, I've never really done it before, but I want to do it because I like to walk. I like being outside. I like nature. Like I like being in nature and just, you know what I mean, being in just the nature. And so that's why I want to do it. It makes me feel good being outside. So yeah, it'd be cool to like, see what y'all say about it. But I'm going Wednesday morning, so it's gonna happen. Looking forward to it. My friend is looking forward to it. So it's all good. I don't know. I I'm just gonna wear like warm clothes, comfortable clothes to be outside in while it's cold. I got like some boots that are probably considered like a hiking boot. So I got right footwear. I don't have any gloves, but I have some gloves that I can probably wear. I think I do have gloves actually. Just gotta look for them. So I'll look for my gloves and hopefully I find them, and then I'll throw those on because I think I might need them. Because I did read about the trail that I want to do a little bit about it, and from what I read, um, it did say that it's some tight areas. So maybe like I mean I might need gloves just for protecting my hands, and plus it's cold outside. So other than that, yeah, that's gonna go. I believe there's like place for my friend to park at. I'll tell him to make sure he lock his doors because I did see a comment about about, and it's not nothing funny. But I did see a comment about somebody try to break in the car over there in the parking lot. So make sure I tell my friend to lock his door, which he would probably do anyway. He's he makes good choices. Um, but yeah, I mean, Ann Arbor's fairly safe, but anywhere you go, any place where there's diversity and people live good, but there's diversity in money, the income that people generate around here. There's a lot of diversity in that too. So you get all type of people, especially just in diverse areas. You just get all type of people. You get a diverse everything. So you're gonna get people that may try to go in your car or something like that, or you know, um, yeah, if you at a park or something because there's no cameras around, and they just go there and try to see what they can get out of people's cars. So I look out for stuff like that, but y'all, it's easy as just locking a door. But yeah, Ann Arbor is a fairly safe place. But like I said, it's diverse, so it's all type of things going on. But we're pretty close to game time, probably about 10 minutes away. Yeah, probably like 10 minutes away till game time. So I can't wait for it to get started so I can hear it. You know, that's the whole point of it is listening to the game. But I thought I'd get on a little early and just kind of catch up. You know, just kind of catch up. But my tea might be ready now. Looks like it probably is. Been on here for a few minutes. I'm gonna take it out. Do y'all drink tea? Y'all drink hot tea? Like with the tea bags and hot water? Let me know. And if y'all do, like, how y'all do it? Like, do y'all add any sugar or honey or anything like that? Or what kind of tea smells good? What kind of tea do y'all drink? Like what kind of flavors or yeah, what kind of tea? What kind of tea you drink? What brand? Yeah. Um, I just get tea from my local market. Like we got Kroger out here. I might get the packaging so I can let y'all know what type of tea I have. I know for sure it got turmeric in it, and I heard that's healthy when you have turmeric in your diet. I think it's good for like digestive, um, and I think it's got some brain health benefits too, or something. But yeah, I know for sure it got turmeric. I think I got some ginger. I think I got some ginger in my tea, and and I think one of the packages say like honey too. So I don't add anything to it though. I just use the tea bags and hot water. Every now and then I will add like some pure honey, and I will add that to my tea. But right now I didn't do that. I just had the tea. I put two tea bags. I used two tea bags and then just a regular cup of hot water with tea. Yeah, tastes good. Y'all like coffee or tea? What would you prefer? You know, I think most people prefer coffee. That's what I think. Most people prefer coffee. It's got that caffeine in it, and it's just like a morning thing to do. Morning, early afternoon thing to do. It's a part of our culture. It's like, oh, I had my coffee this morning. It helps people get up, man. You know what I mean? Plus, coffee tastes good too. I drink both. I drink tea and coffee. Um, Usually I drink coffee in the morning or early afternoons. On certain days, I don't drink it every day. I drink it like on days where I know I'm like doing a lot of like brain work, a lot of work, a lot of reading, writing, planning. You know what I'm saying? Like I drink coffee in the morning and in the early afternoon, and I'll probably have about. And I don't really have strong coffee, but I'll probably have maybe three, 3 cups of coffee. You know, and I'll probably do that like 3 days a week or so. Yeah, and then I seem to drink the tea in the evening. You know, around this time, maybe even a little later. You know, um, but yeah, I'll drink a tea and later, and I might have a cup of tea every other day. I might have a cup, like a 1 cup of hot tea every other day. So yeah, looks like it's almost game time. Pretty much minutes away here. Yeah, minutes away. I take vitamins. I take my vitamins right now because I haven't really taken them much today. I might have took one vitamin today, but I basically just take a multivitamin just in case if I'm not getting all my nutrient. I guess I have it. I just take a multivitamin. Omega 3. Omega 3. I think it's good for like brain health, brain function. Take a vitamin like that. Just in case, my diet ain't too bad. I get uh yeah, like I mean I probably get, a lot of nutrition and stuff from my diet. Basically keep it simple, like, you know, I'm not a vegetarian or anything. So I eat meats and things like that and eggs and um get, fruits. I try to do like a balanced type of diet. Um, but I take a vitamin. If I'm lacking anything, then the vitamin should give it to me. That's what I guess. You know. But yeah, it's almost game time. Almost there. We got Joe Mazzulla talking right now. I guess we could hear him, Coach Mazzulla talk.
Going from shifting to closing out on a guy, and he had a couple of really great closeouts last game. So just kind of take advantage of his versatility defensively, and you're kind of seeing that this year.
A couple of looks at the Pacers here this week, and their record is what it is. But if you kind of break it down, look at these last 10 games, defensively, and it has to do with, I guess, some little more roster stability, not a lot, but a little. They've been much better defensively the last 10 games or so.
Yeah, they're always scrappy. I mean, they try to dictate the terms of the game with their full court pressure and their physicality, their ability to impact and pick and roll. Their bigs are very aggressive. And, Isaiah Jackson and, Nemhard has the ability to impact the game. And so regardless if the numbers are good, they're always an aggressive defensive team and really look to disrupt you.
Can you imagine sitting at 199 wins as you are right now? Rick obviously is at 999. Can you? I was gonna say, can you even process how long? I mean, it has to be like being tired in a marathon 4 or 5 miles in and realizing that some of these guys have gone the full 26 miles.
Yeah, I mean, that's they paved the way. Rick has been great, not only as a coach, but in the coaches union and the representation of leaving a place better than you found it and paying it forward. And he was great to me my first year. I had a couple conversations with him, and he's just he's an amazing coach, but he's a great guy to know.
He's contributed in the ways you're mentioning, and also he's contributed to the coaching genre, the coaching profession in a lot of ways.
And he really cares about his assistants. He cares about the people. He cares about he just cares about the game of basketball as a whole. And I think he's such a great example of that.
Speaking of which, you spent some time with everyone within the sound of our voice has been listening to Patriots talk literally all day about Drake May and the win last night. You spent some time with Mike Vrabel. Actually, you were on Mayo the year before. What do you get out of that time? You were sitting in defensive meetings last year. What do you get out of those that time?
Yeah. I mean, I think I like the meetings more than the practices, but the meetings you just kind of get. I think to me as a coach, especially at this level, you're always looking to is like, okay, how can you make the complex simple yet be complex? How can you get guys to retain information? How can you, as a coach, better articulate information? How can you process information faster? How can you build a language or a system that allows you to do that on the fly? And you get all that in the meetings. You see how coaches can make the complex simple. You see how you can be unique within the simplicities and the complexities. You see how language can carry on either an offense or a defense, and you see how guys can retain information. It's the different ways that you can go about helping guys retain that information. So always like being in those environments.
That's Joe. Enjoy the holiday. I think one of the things I say about you behind your back that I sort of marvel at is, as someone as devout as you are, the ability to sort of separate that world from the world that you're in every day always strikes me as something that is not terribly easy to do. Do you make it look easy? Is it hard at times for someone like you to do that?
I mean, I think you have to have I think it's more about just how you live your life. I think at the end of the day, the actions are louder than words. And if I go around just talking about it all the time, people aren't probably listening, but I always just try to be relatively consistent. I am. Doesn't mean I'm perfect. I make a lot of mistakes. Probably offend some people. Probably get people get mad. People get mad, and I get mad. But I think at the end of the day, I just try to be consistent, and that kind of carries more than anything else. And also, just having a lot of respect for others. People who have different ideas or faiths or religion. I think they're all have a lot of in this world today. There's more similarities than there are differences in anything. And a lot of the time it's easy to focus on the differences instead of the similarities. So try to keep it to that.
But hey, if they're shooting at you, you're probably doing something right. That's what they say. Celtics and Pacers next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Big Jim. Are you stuck in traffic going to the game? Next time, do it. Just take the train to North Station.
Man, I like Joe Mazzulla. I was saying he is coach of the year. I was saying he gonna get coach of the year. He gonna get the coaching award. I hope so. Um, I hope so. That'd be awesome. Um, but realistically, the way it's looking right now, it look like I think it's JB uh, Bakerstaff or Bickerstaff, the Detroit Pistons head coach. Looks like he would be getting that award right now. So it's almost game time. I think it's someone.
Ethan Thompson. Puerto Rican background, South Bay, LA. Peyton Pritchard, right-hand dribble. Thompson picks him up, push pass in the corner. Thompson left Derek White, pays the price. And Derek White knocks down the free.
That was a delayed pick on the backside. I love the timing of that thing. White was wide open coming off of that jump shot.
Celtics have the number 3 offense in the NBA. Indiana, dead last, 30th out of 30. Andrew Nembhard. Kick out Matherin, pretty good looking three from the left side, no good, short rebound, Tatum.
Matherin really hurt the Celtics.
Richard. Picks up his dribble, moves to Jaylen Brown, his first touch. Drive, pulls up by Nembhard, 18-footer, rims out, and rebound for Jay Huff. Nembhard up the middle of the floor, diagonally for Thompson, puts in the hands of Matherin. Now Andrew Nembhard straight away. Nembhard, left-hand dribble, taking Jaylen with him to the paint, and Jaylen just slow to get there, kind of bumps him and commits the foul.
Well, he created the contact at first. He waited till he got back. Because it goes right into Brown. Get a couple of free throws. Game could be simple when you play the right way.
So many players from Gonzaga have matriculated into the NBA over the last decade.
Where's that? Is that state of Washington?
Okay. First free throw, no good.
Never did it before.
It's hard to believe.
No, you know what? I don't know.
They've been a lot of places.
No, I'm just thinking. Might have played a game in there. When the Kings,
Sonics? I don't think they
Sonics.
played Spokane. Take a look at it. 1 or 2 free throws for Nembhard. 3-1. You've got a phone. Why don't you look that up? Peyton Pritchard. Right-hand dribble. Chased by Matherin. Swings it all the way out to the left wing. Derek White. Extra pass in the left corner where Jaylen Brown misses the three that he made from that exact spot against the Pacers in Game 1 of the conference finals 2 years ago. Nembhard. Shown pass lead from Matherin. Open three. No good. Rebound Pritchard. Good looks for Indiana early, but they missed it. Minute and a half in, still 3-1 Boston. Pritchard. Nasty step back on Siakam, but he misses the jumper. And the rebound for Matherin.
Siakam with the body knocked him away.
Nembhard. Left-hand dribble. Kata picks him up. Push pass for Pascal Siakam. He'll launch a three and hit.
Siakam has gotten much better at that particular shot. Setting his feet. Then you have to kick him, get him moving.
He had that 2 years ago when he played the Celtics 8 times and lost all 8. I think 9, I should say. He went 0-9 against the Celtics in the championship year because the start of the year with Toronto. Jaylen Brown goes shoulder to Nembhard, elbow jumper, rims out, but he got fouled, and Jaylen will get free throws here with the Celtics trailing 4-3.
Nembhard, same play this time. You know, what makes you laugh, makes you cry. Had his hands on Brown, just muscling a little bit, and Brown goes up, gets the contact, almost 3-point play. So I went to TJ Maxx this morning, right around about 11:30. Thought I was beating the crowd, and there was nobody in line when I first walked in. First walked in. As soon as I got about 2 or 3 items, and went to check out, there were like 10 people in line. Like, where'd they come from? They were waiting for me.
It was pretty empty downtown today because of the way the calendar fell. Schools that aren't normally off for the 2 full weeks had vacation on Friday, so just doing my run today. It was very quiet around downtown. Free throws for Jaylen Brown, 5-4. Allen, right-hand dribble, pass the free throw line, lobs it out to the corner, Siakam. Derek White slides his feet, Siakam, going to take him anyway, then throw it back to his right for Matherin. Corner three is good.
I like that broken play. We get 2 best players.
The Pacers still will shoot threes, they just don't make them, but they have here early on. Pritchard gets in deep, bullies his way against Huff, and then flips it up and in off the window to tie.
Oh, no, they're going to get it right. He knocked Huff away.
That's crazy. Huff or Nembhard. Nembhard left-hand dribble, gets to the elbow, challenged by Minot, so he throws out to Siakam for 3, and that's good. 3 in a row for Indiana. They missed their first 3, now they've made 3 in a row, and they lead 10-7.
Siakam wide open then.
The Pacers were really giving the Celtics trouble the last couple of years. Derek White enters the Jaylen Brown, sneaks in behind Jay Huff, and reverses it up and in. 10-9 is the early Indiana lead. Siakam drives out Minot, draws the foul just as Derek White came from the backside to block the shot.
I'm not sure about that one. Was he moving then? Why not look around and Joe Mazzulla's talking to him, like bringing him over, having one of those friendly father-son conversations. I was mine with my dad.
That's friendly?
Yeah, but my dad was in the military, so he was like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
But your dad took you great educational places.
Yeah.
Like to see the place where the slaves were taken off the ship.
Until we found out it was $6.
Sit up. We're close enough.
We don't know. We don't need that. We don't need to go back there.
Siakam gets 1 or 2. Indiana by 2, 11-9. Well, now that I'm a father, I have more appreciation for that story. Jalen Brown against Nemhart. Rises into contact, doesn't get the call, trying to move to Katie. Katie dropped it, has it back. Ugly looking possession. Katie trying to save it. Little jump hook, no good. And the rebound for Jay Huff. Pacers by 2 and the ball. Minute number 4. Jay Huff for Nemhart. Entry to Siakam against Derek White. Siakam spins, little slippery heel move, beats Derek White, scores off the window, adds it up for Joe Mazzulla. As the worst offensive team in the NBA. It's 4 of 6 and 3 of 4 from 3, and they've got an early 4-point lead, 8:24 to go. Opening quarter, Indiana 13, Boston 9 on the BetMGM. 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The only place on radio for nonstop coverage of the NBA is.
So it looked like it's kind of going back and forth right now. Yeah, it looked like it's kind of going back and forth. I mean, it's 13-9. Indiana's up. Probably about the first 4 or 5 minutes have passed in the game. First quarter still, right? Just started. But, yeah, they probably just ain't started off like how they would really like to. So Mazzulla took a timeout. He So we'll see how they do after this timeout. See how they come out after the timeout. And this book I'm reading about Tiger Woods, I didn't realize how hard of a worker he was though. Because I was a kid when he was winning tournaments and championships and stuff. So I knew he was really good, probably the best in my time, of his time. Tiger Woods was the best. But I didn't realize how much he worked on his body and stuff, he was really I didn't realize that. And plus when you look at golf, growing up as a kid, for me, when I saw golf, I'm they you don't jump and you don't run and stuff. I'm they don't probably lift weights or nothing, But now that I'm older and know more about it, it, it takes, there's some strength in it, right? It's a physical part, but anyway, I think the game probably back on.
How healthy they can be. So the Celtics get swept in 1983 and came back and won the championship 84.
Quinn Butler, by the way, one of those teams is here in the building tonight for the Pacers. First Celtic off the bench tonight, Luka Garza, Derek White. Uses the Garza screen, drive, flips it up with the right hand and gets a friendly bounce. Celtics win 2, 13-11. Luka Garza put on a show Saturday night in Toronto on that offensive glass. Credit to him with 9 offensive rebounds. He probably had 11 or 12. Attacking, Ethan Thompson pulls up at 16 feet. Jumper's no good. Derek White jumps too early for the rebound, but Jalen Brown's got it. Jalen up the middle of the floor, left side lead. Derek White, pull up 3. Nope, back on or rebound. Indiana, Manu keeps it, last second. Goes out towards Thompson, bad pass, but he swings to an open Jay Huff for 3. Like I told you, Indiana last in the league in 3-point shooting, but they're 4 of 5 to begin tonight, so they lead 16-11. Derek White. That's Ethan Thompson. On pass for Peyton Pritchard. Pretty good look at the left side three. Nope. Rebound offensively. Garza inside out. Draws another foul.
Garza just does it. He goes to the glass. And we were talking to him on the air after the game. That's the thing I said, I would have hated to, go up against you. He said, I go every time. I go every time towards the glass. That's where my happy spot is.
Derek White on the inbound of Peyton Pritchard. Out of the Leprechaun logo. Guarded by Matherin. Floats a pass on the right side for Jaylen Brown. Left-hand dribble, works his way to 12 feet. Here's the step back in the right elbow. He's making that shot all year, no good. Offensive rebound kept alive by Garza, but eventually Jay Huff gobbles it up. Lead pass gets to Nemhart. Return to Thompson. The Celtics gamble, so there's an open man. It's Matherin. He hits a three, and the Pacers are up by 8. They have hit 5 threes in a row. Did I mention they're relaxing the lead coming in?
Yes, you did.
19-11. Celtics down by 8. Celtics have had some rough home losses this year. Utah, Brooklyn, left-hand dribble. Jaylen Brown forces one for the mid-block and scores over Matherin.
Matherin is a good defender. I like he's a solid player.
19-13, Indiana by 6. Nemhart. The free throw line leads in, ball knocked away clean by Garza. Pritchard leads a 3-on-1. Jaylen Brown ahead of the field to Maya, and the pump fake scores off the window.
That was a more difficult play here. It was a quick pass, giving to him a little space. He was almost past the basket, had to step back and lay it up softly with the left hand.
Rick Carlisle grabs the timeout. Immediate impact again for Luka Garza. 6:21 to go. Opening quarter, Indiana 19, Boston 15 on the bench.
So it looked like Jaylen Brown is aggressive, coming out aggressive. Yeah, we're about halfway through the quarter now. Indiana took a timeout. And looks like Indiana's been hitting some threes. Yep, Indiana's been hitting some threes. They're like the worst three-point shooting team in the league right now. So they will not be able to keep that up. Most likely they won't. We always play pretty good D. The Celtics play pretty good D, so they ain't gonna be able to keep that shooting up.
If you want your kids to learn something, it's important to start early. That's why American Insurance and the Celtics Shamrock Foundation are teaming up to improve access to early childhood education across America so that the next generation gets the start they deserve. Omega Insurance is a proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
But this a lit game though. Monday night, TD Garden. This a lit game. Holiday time. You know, this a lit game right here. That's why Boston gonna win. They're gonna win tonight because it's a hype night. And this is a back-to-back. Like, they play the Pacers next game, too. But in Indiana.
Replaced by Sam Hauser, Anthony Simons, and there was one for Derek White. Richard Simons, Brown Hauser, and Luka Garza. Nemhart. Wearing the white headband over that yellow uniform. Bounce pass from Jarris Walker. Enters to Isaiah Jackson. He immediately moves the offensive rebound and not allowed to touch near the rim. Dropped it. Pritchard has to steal. Pritchard goes to the free throw line. The pump fake jumper way off. Line left. Rebound volleyed all the way out to Simons. He swings to it open. Jaylen Brown for 3.
JB
That one
for
kept-
three.
It's a Garza who got his hand on that ball again to keep it alive.
That looked like the Derrick Henry fumble last night. Got punched away from him. He's swinging the corner, and Thompson gets the three right back.
These guys can't shoot threes. They're worse in the league.
They are now 6 of 8 from three. Celtics trying to get one back. Hauser will miss. Indiana by 4. And the ball 22-18. Nemar. Anna Thompson. Thompson thrown down by Anthony Simons. Goes left side. The three is knocked down, this time by Nemar. The Pacers, needless to say, have had their best three-point shooting out of the year. They've hit 7 in a row. Lead by 7, 25-18. Simon jumps back to his left, tough shot, no good. Rebound. You got 2 guys on Garza, and that allows Jarvis Walker to come up with the rebound. Walker with a drive, pulls his way right through Simon, scores with the left hand.
Boy, it went right to the body and knocked him away.
Very quick 8-0 run for Indiana. They have their largest lead up by 9, 27-18. Jalen Brown is knocked away. That's a reaching foul on Isaiah Jackson. Third team foul in Indiana.
I said, it wouldn't have been a foul if he hadn't been so choppy in with that. Look at they make a steal a little bit more fluidity in your stealing possibilities.
Ben Mathurin hit a three, missed the three in the opening minute of the game. And since then, Indiana, the worst three-point shooting team in the league, has hit 7 in a row. I'm going to suggest that's the first time this year they've done it. Jalen Brown, started by Jarvis Walker, lobs it for Cada. Cada catches. Jackson there to defend. Cada spins on him, jump hook, block. Jackson just gobbles it up. Pacers can take a double-digit lead now. Nemar in the open floor. Lead for Thompson. Ames, fires, 3 more. Unbelievable. 8 straight three-pointers for Indiana. They lead by 12. Remember the game they had a huge lead here about 3 years ago, right around this time of year? Celtics came back and couldn't come all the way back. Jalen with crossover, and he's in some trouble. He's got to call timeout. Jalen got hurt.
He should be twist his arm to these.
He's walking off on his own power. But he called timeout after he tried to step with his left foot. So we'll keep it here, and maybe we'll get a replay on that. He comes to the Celtics down by 12 and 4:05 to go in the first. This is where you say stuff.
Oh, I thought we were going to break.
You know, see that clock there? When it's only 1 minute and not 3, that means we don't go first.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Since the beginning of time.
Thank you for the Christmas gift. I enjoyed it. This is what I say about Jalen Brown. He's trying to do all this, but he doesn't be defensively like that. Just not too much patience. Last night, researching all that, going patience. Dead last in almost everything. Coming here for last.
29th best record, 28th in scoring margin, 29th in scoring, 30th in offense, 30th in shooting, 30th in three-point shooting. And now they have hit 8 threes in a row, 8 of 9 from 3, 10 of 14 from the floor, and they built a 12-point lead.
Sometimes things happen in the game, and you are with a team like this, will they revert back to the meeting set?
Jalen is on the bench, and they're, I don't know if he just blew a tire,
That might
he
be
to change shoes.
well, I think that's maybe what it was. Maybe he came out of his shoes. Blew the front of it.
Celtics have 5 on the shot clock here. Hauser gets in safe in the paint. Pritchard down the right side. Couple of steps in the paint. Puts it high off the window. No good. Offensive rebound. Katie gets fouled.
I want to give him a shot here. We have one hand on the basketball. Wow. Give you 2. Now, let's see about that. That rule they always say. If you control the basketball with your fingertips and one, it's not a shot. But this time he gets a shot.
Maybe if you came to the meetings.
I did. I was there.
Cleveland in another close game at home early. Only up by 1 on Charlotte midway through the second quarter. This is slowly evolving into an emergency now for the Cavs.
Don't you love those meetings you go to and they change all those rules that you learn about? Where was the meeting?
It was in New Jersey. It was in Jersey City.
Okay, I did. Oh,
Tatum misses both free throws. So the Celtics still trail by 12. Well, this game had this feel. Walker in the building tonight. Low energy. Walker exposed to the ball. Hangs on to it for a second. And then finally is able to move it back to Quentin Jackson. He shovels it out of the wing. Open again. Another three. Thompson no good. That ends the run. But an offensive rebound. For Johnny Furphy. Harris Walker, 6 on the shot clock. Against Sam Housen, straight away. Walker, pull up 3. Way up. And after making 8 in a row, they missed 2 threes in this sequence. And so the Celtics still trail by 12. Looks like it's been a while since the Celtics have been down by this much. Peyton Pritchard moving screen on Cato. Turnover for the Celtics, their first. Since the 14-point comeback win against the Knicks here on December 2nd. Celtics have only been down by this many points once. That was the game in Milwaukee. Pritchard out, Derek White returns. So White, Simons, Ugo Gonzalez, Sam Hauser, and Amias Cato. Mather down the right side. Moves it off of the free throw line. Throws out to Siakam. Back to Mather in the corner. Pretty good looking at 3. Contested late by Simons, and the shot hits the rim and then over the top of the backboard. So after making 8 in a row, Pacers have now missed 3 straight from distance.
Mather was just saying, I got hit on the hand after the jump shot was released.
Aggression to the lead, I suppose. Still 30-18. Pacers 30 points in the first 8 minutes. Cato. Hand off Simons. Simons trickles in past the free throw line and flips it up and in with the right hand. That's a long way to do that flip shot.
I think he loves those tweeners like that. He goes, he elevates nights.
30-20, Indiana by 10. Here's Siakam down the left side, loses Ugo Gonzalez, throws out towards Quentin Jackson. He's jumping from the free throw line, no good. Rebound Hauser. Quentin Jackson out was perfect. Huff, Siakam, and Madeline for Indiana. Sam Hauser down the left side. Huff takes the drive away for the kick back to Derek White. Wide open. White down the left side, leans in, feeling contact, floats it up. Air ball, but it's grabbed by Cato. He throws all the way out to Hauser for 3.
Wow. What a lucky break that was.
Let's go, Sammy H.
I'm not sure if White attempted
Sammy
the shot,
H,
it just
let's
came
go.
out of his fingertips.
Walks it within 7. Siakam. Played the entire first quarter. And up for Mather and the pump fake. Gonzalez will go for it. So he shoves it to the corner. Jay Huff stopping, start travel.
And let me tell you why that happened. Good defense on the inside, and then you run out. And Huff, in the scouting report, you run him off the line. He is not a moving jump shooter. He's a standstill shooter.
Jay Huff's done a lot of work here. So you got Jay Huff and Sam Hauser. The college teammates are both on the floor here. And for Tony Bennett of Virginia. Simons deep on the right side for Garza. Couple of dribbles. Here's a handoff to Derek White. Derek White steps back behind the line and hits a 3.
He shooted it almost like.
Let's go, D-White.
Straight for the Celtics. Cut to the 4.
Big shot, big shot.
Siakam ducks the shoulder. Spins. Derek White saw coming, knocked the ball away. Runs into Quentin Jackson, knocks him down. They don't call it. Quentin Jackson gets it away to Furphy. Long kick out. Madeline tripped and fouled by Sam Hauser after the Celtics. Derek White got away with it for the first time.
Derek White almost had the steal and then knocked the ball over into Siakam team.
Quick 10 seconds. Station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, this is Brian Gelteiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 and 8 coaching your staff.
So, yeah, we just hit some threes.
From 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything.
Like we only down by 4 points.
This is another jumper in Indiana after making 8 threes in a row. Now has missed 6 straight shots. Celtics should make it a 1-possession game on a Simons three, but it's no good. Long rebound knocked away from Hauser. He also sustained it, couldn't do it. It'll be Indiana ball.
I said, now what? Hobbit to step here. Almost if you get that rebound.
This is Quentin Jackson. Played briefly with the Pacers last year, and also Washington drives. Wild scoop. Up and good. Scoring the foul on Ugo Gonzalez. Kind of went around Ugo. Just a hope shot and a chance for a 3-point play.
I don't like that play. I mean, you go, you're sitting there watching play. Where's let him at least earn it. That time he just slightly came into the body of the defender.
Look at this team that Rick Carlisle has to manage. Just all these guys just scratching and clawing.
Can't believe it. I played with Rick Carlisle. I would have thought he'd been a coach, but to be around this long, it's amazing.
He might be here tonight. He gets his 1,000th win. Pacers up by 7. 41 seconds to go in the first quarter. Joe Mazzulla, by the way, sitting on 199. Derek White steps to his right, quick three, way off. And the rebound belongs to the Pacers, and Quentin Jackson gets knocked down. Celtics are over the limit. So they think Jackson had possession. There were bodies down there. Garza and Huff. That's the voice of Simone Jones talking to Luka Garza.
Sounds like, is she mic'd up, or is the mic that strong?
It's that quiet here.
Wow.
People eating cookies all day.
People give them that kind of explanation. When you think about the cookies that are going to be, Santa has a load of cookies he has to have. His calorie intake on that Christmas night must be crazy. And then whole milk? Ooh.
If he stops, and you think about it, every house, if he takes a cookie in every single house.
Oh, whoa. Here we go. Here's the math. We're waiting for this one, people. We're trying to get this good.
Figure 100 calories per cookie. Quentin Jackson gets the free throws here. He's got 5 quick points, and the Pacers have to lead back to 9. 35-26. 2 for 1 for the Celtics.
4 billion people.
Derek White. Cross court, Sam Hauser. 2 for 1 is gone. Turn to Derek White against Johnny Furphy. Derek White for Hauser right side. Return to Derek White. 10 on the shot clock. 20 on the game clock. White pull up 3. No good. Not very good offense here. Siakam the rebound. Pacers can hold for the final shot of what has been a dominant first quarter for them. One of their best offensive quarters of the year. Get it out of the hands of Siakam. Matherly. Driving on Hauser. Steps past him. Wild scoop shot. No good. Rebound Derek White. He is away, but short. That will do it. For the first quarter.
Yeah,
Pacers, the worst shooting team in the NBA, the worst offensive team in the NBA.
It's just a smoothie I'm
the worst
drinking.
3-point shooting team. Make 8 in a row midway through that quarter. They lead by 9 at the end of 1. Indiana 35, Boston 26. On the BetMGM.
We down by 9. I mean, Indiana's hitting shots. They ain't going to hit shots like this the whole game, no. Indiana is not that good. Not really the best first quarter. But we got a long game to go here. We got a long game. First quarter's done, but we down by 9. It's okay. We got 3 more quarters. And we was a little scared there for a second. Jaylen Brown looked like he had an issue with his shoe. At first they said something about an injury, but looks like there was just an issue with his shoe. So he's fine. He's okay. Thank goodness. We don't need Jaylen Brown to go down. We don't need anybody to go down. We don't need any injuries on our team. But yeah, that was a bit frightening and a bit scary for a second when I heard something about an injury. But he's okay. He's playing. He's okay. It was just his shoe. And he wears his own shoe. I think they're called the Rovers. His company is 742, I believe, or 741. I think it's 741. He likes the numbers. He's a numbers guy. Those numbers mean something to him. They might mean something to all of us. I know I like Jaylen Brown, so I like his company. I would like to get a pair of his shoes and support him. Get some of his apparel. Yeah. Got a little bit more of my smoothie left. I don't know, is the game back on yet? Yeah, it's coming on. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to y'all.
Might be White Christmas. Is talking about snow in the forecast for
Hope y'all get all the gifts y'all want. Hope y'all give all the gifts that y'all can give.
Away, gets it back. Goes out to Furphy and another 3 for Indiana, and they have maxed their largest lead.
Wow.
Out by 12. The Pacers dead last in the NBA in 3-point shooting are 9 of 13. That's about double their normal percentage. Simon dribbles away from Jay Huff. Open for 3, comes up short. Offensive rebound, put back, gets him. Luka Garza.
Getting inside out. Nobody blocked him out.
Now we're on top. Offensive rebound is per minute in the league. Now Gonzalez sliding his feet on Siakam. Siakam going to work on the rookie. Throws the right shoulder into him. Now here's the step back jumper switch.
Now, that was textbook. Wait until he got to the place he wanted to go to.
Well, 10-2 run here for Indiana to build the lead back to 12. Down the right side, Derek White trying to wrap around pass to the corner. Didn't hit anybody. It did not. Derek White turns it over and took a tough landing into the stanchion.
Got hit then as he was making that pass. Holding his neck.
Pacers by 12. Had the ball. Early second quarter. Jay Huff. They wanted it. He should have gone to Siakam in the paint against Gonzalez. He misses round around the pass.
What y'all want for Christmas?
Siakam's biting like we said. Are you kidding me? We're definitely
what y'all want for Christmas this year?
You didn't go to me on the inside.
I got a man on his back. I can beat him anytime I want to.
Peyton Pritchard just went back to the back. Celtics down 12. Derek White. Luka Garza top of the circle. Dribble hand up. Hauser. Pull up. Shoots a 3 over Furphy. No good. But Luka got fouled. Loose ball foul.
Siakam just ran almost into the stanchion.
The amazing thing about that stat from 2 years ago when Siakam went 0-9 against the Celtics, that he was basically an even. And when he was out of those games, his teams, the Raptors and Pacers, just collapsed. Derek White on the inbound of Luka Garza. And it was Simon Zubo Gonzalez and Derek White. He's got it now. White driving on Furphy. Gets in deep. Pulls up mid block. Short little flip shot. No good. Derek White struggling early again. There's 3 in a row. Indiana trying to add to their largest lead. Siakam dribbles to the left elbow. Shepard comes up short. Celtics dodge one. Garza has the rebound. Simons. Front court. Floats at left side. Derek White to catch. Gets a screen from Garza. First pass for Hauser in the corner. Hauser going to drive. Teammate Jay Huff waiting in the paint, so we'll throw back out to Derek White. Shot clock already down to 7. Derek White. The free throw line. Pull up. Tough 14-footer is no good. Rebound Siakam. This is going sideways right now. Quentin Jackson shows the cross-court Jay Huff. Entry pass. Madeline drives, elevates. Blocked at the rim by Derek White. One of the foul to get it. Certainly going to 5-on-4 the other way. Udo. He's going to take it to the house and lays it into the right hand. Big swing.
There we go.
Immediately call timeout.
After the
there we go.
10, 9:35 to go first half. Indiana 40.
There we go. Step up our defense, you know. We're only down by 10. We're only down by 10. It's still the start of the second quarter. Indiana had a really great, probably the best first quarter they had all season. We're in the second quarter right now. We're just down by 10. Not bad. I mean, we're not playing that well right now, but we just made a couple plays, so we stepping it up. We getting back to normal. We just got to play some defense. Like, we got to play hard on D. That's going to get us back in this game because we're going to get shots. We're going to get good shots. We're going to make shots. We're going to score points. That's not the issue. The issue is the defense right now. So we just got to keep the defense going, and just get some stops and stay aggressive offense on the offensive side. And next thing you know, we'll be down, by 4 or something like that. Maybe we can go on ahead and get the lead going into halftime. It's only the start of the second quarter, so we got the whole quarter to go here. We got time to catch back up. We score quick, so we get points fairly quickly because we're a good 3-point shooting team, passing team, and then we got a superstar in Jaylen Brown. So I don't know. I think I heard P. Rich, that's Peyton Pritchard. I think I heard he went to the locker room. So hopefully that's not anything, to worry about. Hopefully he just had to go to the restroom or something.
Let it drift in my eyes, a thing to say on a bright and white Christmas day. That's the irony we send to you from the land where palms they sway. Here we know that Christmas
When's the last time you were in Hawaii?
19. Oh, no. I was in college. No. I was Scal's wedding.
Okay.
Scal's wedding. 19. I have to ask you. 2000 something.
40-30, Indiana by 10. 9:25 to go in the first half. Ethan Thompson got the start tonight. Cross-court pass kicked by Hauser that will reset the shot clock.
I was just looking. Man, it's funny you said that. Just looked at the temperature in Honolulu for the next 3 days. It's going to be 82, 83.
Sounds about right. Siakam. Or Nemhard down the right side. He gets Hugo Gonzalez. Here's the step back 18-footer. It's good. Well, for the worst shooting team in the NBA, they're putting on a pretty good show in the first half. 54%. They lead by 12. 42-30. Pritchard back in the game with Hauser, Brown, Keita, and Hugo Gonzalez. Jalen and harassed a little bit by Nemhard. Keeps the dribble alive. Steps through. Throws him an awkward shot. And it comes right down the middle.
That was awkward. He never had this balance. It's kind of floating back to its left as you release that basketball, but did it softly.
Jalen's got 11. Nemhard drives us to the corner all alone as Siakam for 3. Of course, it helps when these shots are wide open. Largest lead for Indiana, up by 13. They are 10 of 14 from 3. That is more than double their regular average. Shooting 3. Peyton Pritchard. Nasty step back for the long 2. Well, he just abused Ethan Thompson.
Went back, had him on the wrong foot then. Mismatch.
Well, they said he went back behind the line for that, so they're going to give him 3. They'll look at it. 45-35. Siakam posting up on Gonzalez. Step back high, arcing jumper is good. You're asking a lot of Hugo Gonzalez here trying to guard Siakam. Indiana by 12. Celtics can't get stopped. Defensively, these two teams have been on par the last few weeks. Pritchard, lob, Keita, 2 minutes left.
So on the offside, 2 men go with you. Somebody has to be open.
First points for Keita. Only 7:38 to go in the first half. Indiana by 10. Well, this last lead was 5-4. Ball knocked away from Nemhard. He's able to go get it with 5 in the shot clock against Jalen Brown. Nemhard throws the shoulder in the room, runs to the corner. Long 2 is good.
Whoa. He had no place to go. Just made a play.
What a shooting display here for Indiana. They lead again by 12. Pritchard. Left-hand dribble, spins out Thompson. Bounce pass out towards Sam Hauser. Steps to an open spot, and this is a 3. Rebound. Keita can't get it. Ethan Thompson does. Loose ball foul on Keita.
Loose ball foul on the Celtics, number 88, and Keita. That's his second first team foul.
You're when tracking towards a game like this, the Celtics have been at or towards the bottom of three-point defense for weeks now, even though they've been winning games. But tonight, they're very shaky three-point defense against the worst three-point shooting team in the league. Indiana is 10 of 14 to start. Pacers by 12. Adler, he steps back behind the line. 3 comes up short. Rebound, Hugo Gonzalez.
That was another open look.
Pritchard, diagonally for Hugo. Now Jalen Brown. Right-hand dribble, turns the corner, gets to the dotted line. Couple of pump fakes, nobody going for it. Hands to Keita. Keita looking for Pritchard. That's being fronted by Nemhard. Nemhard will not put the ball against Pritchard. Finally it does. He drives awkwardly, flips a bad pass to the corner. Hauser can't save it. Indiana is playing defense far more efficiently and aggressively than the Celtics are playing offense.
They are. That time went to the passing lane, nobody could go any place, just kept his hands high and made sure it was going to be a bad pass. What they're doing, putting bigger guys now on Peyton Pritchard and saying, watch out for the bump so you can get the separation.
Time for Joe Mazzola to find some energy tonight. They found something the Pacers did last week. James Wiseman, who was not with the team, signed a 10-day contract. They worked him out in the morning. He played that night. Now he's playing his third game with the Pacers. He takes the floor wearing the number 11 for Indiana. His first game for Detroit came here a couple of years back. Madeline. On cross court for Nembhard, Aiden Shakla. Nembhard against Hugo Gonzalez. Streaks in with the left hand, dribbles 18 feet. Phil took a shot that is swatted, and I mean swatted out of bounds by Hugo Gonzalez.
I mean, it's just crazy for me to see Wiseman miss in so many different places. Started out with Golden State, number 2 in the draft, and it's just been not worked any play.
And he had the Achilles injury too. Nembhard. Under on bounce, Wiseman runs to the corner, doesn't want to take it. Thompson will, and he drills it over. And it is deadly quiet in here. The Pacers have taken the crowd out of the game. Indiana by 15, 11 of 16 from 3. Pritchard. Or Jaylen Brown straight away. Against Ethan Thompson. Jaylen puts it in the left hand, pushes Thompson away, his elbow jumper, no good. Rebound, Wiseman. Lead up the left side, Thompson runs back behind the line, sees it up instead to Jarris Walker, guarded by Minot. Bounce entry, hand off from Wiseman, Nembhard, fades for the left corner, misses a 3. Rebound, Jaylen Brown deflects it to Minot. Pritchard has an opening, attacks the paint, goes to the corner, Minot up fakes. Turns, drives on Nembhard, swoops it up awkwardly to the left hand, no good. Rebound belongs to Indiana and Jarris Walker. Walker running up the back of Minot, has Kana punch the ball away, out of bounds. Indiana will keep it.
Joe Mazzola is leading this case.
The Pacers make 11.9 threes per game. They've made 11 in the first quarter and a half. Nembhard. Lobs it for Ben Matherly. Against Baylor Shire. Left hand over gets a screen from Wiseman. Pulls up at 19. Jumper no good. Rebound Kane deflection for Jaylen Brown. Celtics down 15. 4:56 to go first half. Jaylen switches to the left hand, dribbles it off his own foot, has it back, and gets fouled. Reaching by Matherly.
Do you see what I'm saying, or are you looking at the same player? You see Wiseman with his size. He can run the floor. Big body. Athletic. All you ask a guy like that to do is block shots. Go for lobs. And how he's missed in so many places, beyond me.
You asked about him, different organizations. How much does he love the game? Never did really get to play in college. Jaylen Brown going to pull up, left side 3. Nope. Rebound, Kana back tap to the Pritchard. Pritchard thinking about the 3. Instead puts that in his pocket. Switches to the left hand. Takes Nembhard in deep. Here's the step back. Really tough shot. And it bounces in.
But Nembhard is making it work. He's getting nothing free.
Ethan Thompson turns the corner, beats Minot. Tried to hand off to Wiseman. Minot saw it coming with the makeup speed and picks it off. Outlet Jaylen Brown ball knocked away from him out of bounds by Ethan Thompson.
What I like about that, Thompson missed on the play, but then comes back on the defensive end, runs back, gets in the passing lane, and knocks the ball away. The Celtics couldn't run. Well, that energy you talked about doesn't seem to be there tonight. Or you'd love to have somebody to step up. Walsh would be a good candidate.
Walsh will not play tonight. Pressured. Dribbles for 14 feet. Jumper good.
Richards just gets to these little open spots.
52-41. Indiana by 11. Wiseman. Hand off Nembhard. Nembhard loses his dribble. Jaylen can't rip it away from him. Nembhard returns to Johnny Furphy. On the right side of Thompson. Couple of dribbles to the left hand. Going to attack. Run it off the window and in. Ethan Thompson, fourth NBA start. He's got 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists in the first half. Indiana by 13. Pritchard dribbles to the downline, jumper. He knew it was short. Rebound Siakam. Doesn't see no second chances either off all these misses. Siakam bumping against Minot. Can't step through, so he steps back to the free throw line and hits again.
There was 3, 4 different plays. He counted every defensive play and then stepped back. Knocked down the jump shot.
Pacers have caught the Celtics on a low energy night, and they are taking them to the woodshed here to the first quarter and a half. 3:17 to go. First half, Indiana 56, Boston 41 on the BetMGM. 98.5 Sports Zone Celtics Radio. As the Boston Celtics kick off,
We down 15. We down 15 second quarter. We need to we really I think we okay. Like even though we down double digits. I kind of like the way we plan offensively. Of course, I mean, like I said, we're gonna get our shots up. We're gonna hit shots. We're still struggling on that defensive end. I think we just, of course, just stick with it. We get a break halftime. So we get a break. These guys are hitting shots. You know, it's not gonna last the whole game. So we just need to stick with it. We're gonna be fine. We'll go on a run in the third quarter. We might go on a run right here to end the half. Maybe we get this, you know, in single digits at halftime. Get this down to a single digit Indiana lead. And that'll be good. And then start the second half off strong. Just get back in the game and take over. Get back in that, you know, that lead, that scoring lead. So we'll be fine. Peyton Pritchard, I had said something about Peyton Pritchard. It looked like he had went to the locker room or something, but he's okay. I thought he might have, you know, I didn't know. I didn't really hear what was going on, but I think he briefly went to the locker room. He probably had to use the restroom or something. But he's back. He's playing. He's hitting a few shots. So that's Peyton Pritchard, by the way. P. Rich. So, hey, we're back on with it.
Indiana Pacers 6-22. Indiana Pacers 56-41. Indiana having their best offensive half of the year with 3:17 to go until the break. Celtics have 10 assists on their 17 field goals, with each one $25 to the Touch School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Follow along at 985sportshub.com/veterans.
Well, let's see again what energy level you have. But energy level is not going to make any difference if you don't guard these guys.
And, you know, we've done seasons like this where the Celtics haven't been very good. There's been very few of them. But, you know, when you have that sense, oh, wait, this could be a night we get a win. There aren't going to be a lot this year. So your focus gets intense. Push it. Swings into the corner. Jaylen Brown dribbles into 14 feet. And this is a wide open baseline jumper. Rebound Johnny for Celtics are shooting this poorly. Nembhard, chased by Hugo Gonzalez. Outside for Siakam. Siakam, right side for Thompson. Another three, no good. Rebound, Murphy over Pritchard. Kick out, deflected out of bounds by Derek White, but Indiana ball.
Pritchard can do all he wants to. The guy has about 4 or 5 inches on you. If you don't get a chance to put leverage on him and knock him away, he's going to reach over your shoulder.
Nation's playing not only without Halliburton, but obviously also D. Smith, top end, down century Thompson. Terrible pass to the corner. Mrs. J. Huff by a mile.
Good challenge. And another great challenge on the other side that Kata did the job.
TJ McConnell is out tonight.
TJ always been a piece of gum on your foot.
He was the one that solved Scary Terry in that second round series against Philadelphia in 2018. Kata. Double pass for Pritchard. Left hand dribble against J. Huff. Trying to thread the needle. Terrible pass to Kata. Pritchard turns it over.
Kata's going to do what you call it.
Lead for Ethan Thompson. Doesn't want to shoot. They're going to get rid of it to Denmark. I'm not sure what to do here with 12 on the shot clock. Bounce entry, Siakam against Hugo Gonzalez. Foul coming. Siakam drives, spins, floats it off the window. No good. Good job by Gonzalez. Another foul. Rebound, Jalen Brown. Jalen. Front court looking for the opening. Scoops it past Huff. No good. Rebound, Siakam. Long lead pass. One to the Murphy. Murphy's able to kick out to Siakam. Open three. Got it.
Hey, catch that. Murphy just keep that ball alive.
Pacers are 12 of 19 from three. Siakam's got 21. The Pacers lead by 18. And now Derek White stripped to the ball by Ethan Thompson. Celtics turned it over. Indiana chance to take a 20-point lead. Murphy for Siakam. Turns the corner on Derek White. Drives. There's the foul. We said was coming on Ugo. And Siakam will shoot free throws.
Got to the lane then. Just a little contact, but giving up your offensive end for the Celtics. They look only 41 points with a minute 22 left here before the half. And then on top of that, you're giving up 60 points right now, almost 60 points to a team that is hard scoring the basketball.
Not tonight. Siakam's first free throw is good. So Halliburton and Tatum are both here tonight, sitting on the bench.
I would love to know what goes on in Tatum's mind in a game like this. You see his glasses looking like Clark Kent over there. Thinking, well, what could I do better?
Celtics tonight don't need Clark Kent. They need Superman. They're down by 20. 61-41.
I thought they wanted the sun.
Down the right side, Peyton Pritchard's going to step back behind the line. Aims, fire. No good. This is the open three. Great offensive rebound by Kata. And he gets fouled. Put back, won't count.
Then you see the Pacers, how small they are. But you're shooting jump shots.
Biggest comeback win for the Celtics this year was 14. That was the game against the Knicks here 3 weeks ago. Fourth time this year they've been down by 20. Second time at home. The other was that game against Houston.
Bad teams found a way to get you in it.
Pritchard, lob, Kata, two-hand slam.
That could have been a foul. Kata got hit on the arm. Uh-oh. Still in the backcourt.
Final minute first half. Siakam. Jump pass back to the trailer. Thompson return to Siakam. We'll go in front of him. We'll go get the Siakam assignment with no Jordan Walsh tonight. Nembhard. Chased by Derek White. Swings it back to Siakam. He's open. It's a three. No good. Rebound Kata. Again, wide open shot. Jalen Brown.
Good point.
Steps to his left. Launches the three. Way short. Rebound loose on the floor. Matherin's got it. Gets it away to Siakam. 6-second differential on the two clocks as we count it down here in the ugly first half of the Celtics. Pacers by 18. Nembhard. Go up on Derek White. Spins away from him and scoops it up. No good. He got to the rim and then missed the layup. Final 2 seconds. Pritchard across half court. Deep three. No good. They'll do it. The first half, the Celtics would like to forget. As the worst shooting team and the worst offensive team in the NBA could not be stopped. Coming up, Joe Murray scores from around the NBA. And back here in the Garden to see if the Celtics can pull this one out of the fire. They trail the Indiana Pacers by 18, 61-43. It's halftime on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
All right, it ain't looking too good for the Celtics. They still down by 18. But we got a whole second half, and we got a break from all of that. So Indiana's shooting well. I mean, they're scoring, man. They're scoring a lot of points. They got 61 points. We just got to focus in on that defense. We got to focus in on that D. And then And we gotta focus in on that defense. We're gonna get some points. We're gonna score. We're gonna get some points. We're gonna get back in this game, but we down by like 18. We down by 18. We got some work to do. We got some work to do on the defensive side. So Mazzulla's a good coach. He's gonna come up with a good, good approach to take here, come into the second half. I just want to see Brown be aggressive. I don't know if Jordan Walsh is been. I don't think he's playing this game. I don't think he's playing this game. We could use him defensively right now. We need our defense. We need them to step up. But also, Indiana's just been hitting shots. And they are not going to keep hitting shots like this.
That looked like the Derrick Henry fumble last night.
Oh, Grandy, bringing out football during a basketball game. Jaylen Brown with the score, and well, the score is not great for the Celtics at halftime, losing to the Pacers 61-43. Pacers aren't good, in case nobody knew that. Well, they look good tonight against the Celtics, that's for sure. Jaylen Brown leading the way for the Green. 18 minutes in the first half, 4-12 from the field. He's got 4 rebounds and assists. He's doing everything he can. He's a minus 20, though. That's not good. It's probably a big reason of why they're trailing so far in this first half. But again, Green, 17-11, 9-5 at home this year. Not a good start. Pacers were on fire from 3, though. They ended up finishing 12 of 20. Joe Math, 60%. That's pretty good. Wow. The Celtics shot 28%, so less than half. That's not good. But some guys are helping out. We mentioned Jaylen Brown and his 11 points. How about our buddy Derek White, who played 16 first half minutes?
One dribble, there's a handoff to Derek White. Derek White steps back behind the line and hits a three.
He shooted almost like unconscious.
8 straight for the Celtics, cuts to the 4.
Not counted the 4, but they're now down a lot more. Right. Everybody hear that? Derek White, 16 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 9 from the field. You heard the 3. He's got 2 of them, though. 2 assists, 2 turnovers. It's not good. He's a minus 7, which is much better than a minus 20. Peyton Pritchard, he also played. So is that the new big 3? White, Brown, Pritchard? Well, Pritchard, 18 minutes, 9 points. Has 1 3. Let's hear it.
Peyton Pritchard. Nasty step back for long, too. Well, he just abused Ethan Thompson.
So went back, had him on the wrong foot, and
For 3. Whee!
For 3.
Well, despite all the threes, well, the lack of thereof, it's 61-43 Pacers. Josh Minot starting tonight. Jordan Walsh out with an illness. 9 minutes for Minot, 2 points, 1 steal. They need more. Neemias Queta, 15 minutes, 4 points, 2 for 4 from the field, 5 rebounds. That's good. 2 assists. That's good, too. So that's good. The rest of the team, though, Sam Hauser's played 12 minutes. He has 3 points in the first half. 1 for 4 from downtown. Luka Garza is 8 minutes, 2 points. Anthony Simons, 9 minutes, 2 points. So when Jordan Walsh doesn't get many minutes, you know who does? He's the rookie. His name is Ugo!
Entry pass, Mather drives, elevates, blocked at the rim by Derek White. One found it again. Celtics going 5-on-4 the other way. Ugo, he's going to take it to the house and nice into the right hand. Big swing.
he's swinging. Look, call out, immediately call timeout.
Ugo does it all. becoming a fan favorite in town. Who would love the rookie Hugo Gonzalez? Well, for the Pacers, they're doing pretty well tonight. Pascal Siakam, 23 points. Ethan Thompson, who? He has 11 points on the night. So we'll take a look at the NBA scoreboard and get your sports up headlines. What's going on Monday Night Football? Philip Rivers still throwing touchdown passes. Well, I'll tell you what's coming up next here on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio.
The only place on radio for nonstop coverage of the NBA is Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86.
Yeah, so yeah, Jordan Walsh is not playing, some type of little illness or something. Nothing too serious. But dang, we could use him today. Whew. Could definitely use Walsh. Yeah, it's just Pacers just hitting threes. They just hitting threes. We'll be all right. We'll go on a run. We'll come out and play some better D. I'm excited for the second half. Let's go C's, man. Come on. Come on. I know it seemed like I'm not all excited because I just, it's just a Monday. I just been, reading the Tiger Slam book today and was on the phone a little bit today with some important phone calls. Yeah. But I am excited because I know that the C's is playing tonight, and it's a big game for them. So I'm excited to hear the second half. We got to get back in this game. We got to take this lead. We got to win this game. We got to get this one. We at home. We got to get this one. And then we going ahead and play them Friday. After Christmas, we play them on Friday, the day after Christmas. And we in Indiana. So I'll be here for that. Come back and hear the game. Second half should be starting up pretty soon. Maybe about just any minute. Any minute should be starting back up. Yeah, right now we're currently down by 18 points. It's halftime, y'all. We're down by 18 points. It's halftime. But the second half is getting ready to start any minute. Any minute. But the score currently is 61-43. Indiana is up. They just went in right now. But like I said, third quarter about to start. We've been hitting shots. We've been getting shots up. We just got to lock down on defense. And we will be back in this game. We will go on a run. We will get stops. It's going to happen in the third quarter right here coming up. It will happen. That's all it takes to get control of this game, to get back in this game. It's just to play D, play hard on defense, hustle. I'm looking for like Luka to have a big second half, and Kata, right, defensively. Jaylen Brown, defensively. That's all it takes. 18-point lead. It's not as much as you think when you have a good 3-point shooting team like us. I mean, shoot, we hit 3 threes. We get to the free throw line a couple times, a couple layups. Shoot, we'll be right back in the game. We'll be like tied up because that's 9. We just go on a run. We go on like a 15-0 run or a 15-2 run or something. That's all it takes, and that can happen in the blink of an eye. That only takes about 4 or 5 possessions, and you want like a 15-2 run or a 15-4 run or whatever, 16-2 run or something like that. And you only down by like, maybe like 6 points then, or 5 points or something. So we good. We good. That run is coming up. We just got to lock down defensively, get some stops, get some turnovers, play solid, and make this game move fast. Get some threes, make some good passes, and make your free throws. Ooh.
This band Celtics history on the 25th anniversary season for Randy and Knox. Blue Sky Restoration. Remember, if you have a property disaster, visit GoBlusky.com. Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
It's time for this day in Celtics history, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
42 for Paul Pierce. KJ is what and moving tonight. Doesn't get any more feel good than this. 1 year after a season that seemed to be devoid of fun, even in the success, has been so chock full of it. The clock gets triple zeros. The Celtics have won again. Brad Stevens' daughter told him, give the people what they want. This entire team has the entire first 27 games of the season. The Celtics beat the Hornets 119-93. 6 years ago tonight, that was a career high at that point for Jason Tatum at 39, I think. I have to look this up. This is totally off memory. That might have been the Taco Fall game when Brad was sort of messing with the crowd a little bit, and then he brought Taco Fall in. In the final couple of minutes, the Celtics blew out Charlotte. This is also the date, going farther back in Celtics history, before the Randy and Knox 25 years, that Dana Barros broke that NBA record for most consecutive games with 3. That happened in this building, the first year of this building, 30 years ago tonight.
Don Nelson broke that record, man. He made sure that Dana Barros did not get a 3 off boy. Him and ML Carr, they were fuming each other.
And tomorrow is our anniversary, the first ever game we did. Rick Pitino was the coach.
Celtics win.
They did win, 1997. Rick Pitino's first year. Second half begins with a J-Huff 3 that is no good. Offensive rebound, Ethan Thompson. They swing around the horn from Nimhart to Siakam. Ethan Thompson in the corner. Left-hand dribble takes Derek White into the post. There's a bounce pass back out to Siakam. He launches the 3 on the shot clock, wide right. Rebound Derek White. That was actually a pretty good defensive stand, except for not getting the rebound. Pacers just shoot lights out from 3 for basically having their best offensive half of the year, building this 18-point lead. See if the Celtics are going to make a run at this thing. Jaylen Brown against Nemhart. Stumble, flips it up right with the right hand, but he dropped it.
Feet just kind of slip from under possibility of getting the 3-point play. That was in a timely basket, man.
There's nothing wrong with your device. It is just quiet in here. Bruins had a terrible game here last night. Nembhard diving towards Peyton Pritchard, draws contact on foul.
Oh.
The Bruins weren't great against that Coburn. They were really bad last night against Ottawa, and the Celtics were even worse in the first half tonight. Was it tough to play home games at Christmas time when all was family and everybody had their own stuff going on? Would you rather be on the road, I guess?
Oh, the Celtics were always on the road.
On the road for Christmas Day, but not these.
You weren't home, so you didn't even think that way. We're a Christmas team. We're always leaving and going someplace else. And the first game that they played here at Christmas would be as a broadcast. It was almost shocking.
This is just the second time in 20 years that the Celtics have not played on either December 23rd or Christmas Day. The only other time was that early Brad Stevens year, 2014. Nembhard gets the free throws. Celtics are down by 20. Exactly a minute gone in the second half right now. Jaylen Brown, slap drive. Handoff Gonzalez. Little layup off the glass.
Shot that little fast.
Jay Huff gets and shoot three. Nope. Rebound. Ugo can't get it. Ethan Thompson does. Now the Pacers are rebounding. Nembhard swings it out to Ethan Thompson. Another three. Air ball. Ugo Gonzalez beat his man down the floor, was called for the ball, not realizing it had gone out of bounds. Now he does get the long lead pass, but he misses the corner three. And a rebound from Adams.
Be careful what you ask for.
Nembhard sees Gonzalez, shovels him away, drawing the foul. Let's see, they're giving him free throw.
What he was saying is, look, I'm going backwards. Nembhard goes right into the body.
Yeah, that's not a great call.
That's a veteran guy. Boom, he hit him with the arm, knocked him away. He's going to get a basket out of it. Stuff free throw. That's not good.
Pacers, I say, only shooting 47%, but they're knocking down all the threes. That's the difference in the game, 12 and 24. And the free throw for Nembhard. Free throws 13-4 in favor of Indiana.
I really like him, Nembhard, because he will get you a basket in the most unusual way, and he's aggressive, and he doesn't have any fear.
He gets the free throws. 20-point game again, 65-45. 10-24 to go in the third. Pritchard. The lob. Adams Tatum didn't go there. Instead, back in there with White. White driving, spinning down the line. Flip shot is up and good.
That was a great move. That time, back across the body, slowed down enough to give himself a chance for it to go in.
65-47. Indiana by 18. Siakam with Nembhard. Turns the corner, chased by Pritchard, gets the 12 feet. Jumper is good. An easy jumper for him.
That was surgery. That time, Nembhard, they're keeping the ball in his hand, making him make the decision.
Nembhard and Siakam were just working the Celtics here. Jaylen Brown drive spins, and they just put a bowling ball on Nembhard all the way to the rim, spinning and scoring.
And Nembhard is making sure he doesn't pick up a foul. You need him to control the flow here.
Celtics are trading baskets, but that's not great when you're down by 20. 67-49 right now.
It's the matchup I want right now.
Siakam against Ugo Gonzalez.
Get out of his way.
One dribble, Siakam spins back to his left, high arcing jumper, bouncing out, offensive rebound, tapped in by Mallory and Joe Mazzulla. Called timeout before the ball came through the net.
But he's looking for somebody to go in.
Yeah, he's looking for somebody who wants to play tonight. 9:22 to go, third quarter. Indiana 69, Boston 49. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The only place on radio for
So Indiana's still controlling this game. They still controlling it. We got to go on a run soon here. We just called a timeout. Joe Mazzulla just called a timeout, so hopefully we can come up with a plan here, because right now none of our plans is really working. We down by 20, third quarter. To the worst team in the NBA. But they are hitting shots tonight. They are just hitting shots. But the run is coming. Our run is coming. So we just got to stick with it. Jaylen Brown got to get these shots up, stay aggressive, and we just got to chip away at this game. We got to chip away at it. This is something we just got to stay consistent and chip away. So, but we got to start making some stuff happen because we can't just stay down by 20. We'll lose that way. So we gotta play some D. We gotta get up in them. If need be, we need to start fouling. If need be, slow this game down. Force the refs to. We got to make it a fight. We got to make it a fight. You know what I mean? Just to get back in it. We'll have to make it a fight. So we might have to, send a message to them and the refs, So we'll see. It's back on. Let's see. Let's go, C's. Come on now.
9:22 going to third. You knew some substitutions were coming. It looks like Joe Mazzulla. Did he just do what I think he did? Yep. He yanked the entire starting lineup there. The entire starting lineup just got yanked.
Wow. I think we've seen that before.
We only saw that game in Milwaukee 3 years ago. So let's see if the Celtics respond. Down the left side comes Simon. Shoots the ball, blocked by Huff. Offensive rebound. Guards the first put back, wouldn't go. Second one does. Guards are doing his thing. Jay Huff finally gets his first shot block. He's got an NBA record streak going on multiple shot block games. He's looking for the trail three, no good. Rebound, Ugo Gonzalez. Celtics down 18. Here they come. Playing with Simons, Hauser, Garza, Gonzalez, and Shireman. Simons, Warville, and Shireman. Skip pass. Simons had a three against Jay Huff. Thought better of it. Now going to step to his left. No shot available. Goes to Hauser, gets it back. 7 on the shot clock. Simons against Huff. Steps to his right. Takes the three. Got it.
Now, Rick Carlisle won't have too much to do. But timeout.
One more basket or two.
Number one.
Gebhardt, right-hand dribble. Shireman slides his feet. Kick out Ethan Thompson. Now Matherin. Matherin turns the corner, drives in traffic, muscles it up, and gets it to go.
Had no place to go with that basketball. Great defense, lucky shot.
71-54. Simons runs over a man, offensive foul. Matherin takes the charge. Celtics might challenge. They're talking about it. Matherin's clearly moving.
Extended the arm down. That's what the call happened.
Siakam down the left side. Goes off the glass, no good. That was a makeup call. That should have been a foul on Ugo, but they let it go. Simons. For Shimons at some basket. Hauser drops it out of bounds.
Crowd doing a little answer here.
You know, it's funny. Celtics have a lot of G League guys active tonight. Driving, there's a kick out. Siakam. Huff makes the extra pass into the corner. Thompson for three. Rims out. Those are all the shots that were going early in the game. We're in the end. 17-point margin. Gonzalez drives. Euro step. Runs it off. And we're going in. Down to 15.
What a great move. Across the body.
71-56. Siakam. Entry to Jay Huff. Down Gebhardt. Behind the Huff screen. Bounce entry. Siakam against Simons. Trying to hold his ground. Siakam spins. Here comes the double team. Forces the kick out. Gebhardt against Shireman. A little help from Hauser. Bounce pass through traffic. Picked off by Hauser. Hauser has a steal. Diagonal lane. Shireman. Three. Got it.
Wow. Oh, there is life.
Okay. Let's go.
Joe Mazzulla yanks the starters, and they're watching the put on a show. They're cut from 20 down to 12. 7:05 to go third quarter.
Okay.
Indiana 71, Boston 59.
So if you didn't hear that, man, we in third quarter. We down by like 13 now. We down by 12, actually. We were down by 20. So we going on a run. We're going on a run here. We went on a run, and we still in it. Indiana's called a timeout. What happened was Joe Mazzulla had, he he changed the plan for sure. He took all of the starters out the game, and as soon as that happened, the C's, we just went on a run. As soon as he benched those guys, all the starters, so we on a run right now. It's a timeout. Be interesting to see how this quarter ends. But keep it up. Keep the run going. And keep the run going. And then we'll see what happens. Maybe we can get this down to single digits. We only down by 12 right now.
Looking at 3, no good. He can't buy one tonight. In his first one, now he's missed 4 in a row. Celtics cut it under 10 here. Hauser. Garza will shovel past Simons. Simons going to pull up, shoot a 3, no good. Offensive rebound. Garza again. Pick out Gonzalez. They reset it with Hauser. 4 offensive rebounds, 4 more for Garza tonight. Hauser for Simons. Good look at a straightaway 3. No good. Rebound belongs to Indiana. That's
a wide open look.
Indiana has to put 2 guys down there to keep a rebound away from Garza. Madeline down the middle of the floor, elevates, throws it back out of the left second to Siakam. Simon's trying to hold his ground. Ball moved to Madeline, gets Gonzalez's hands down, but he misses the 3. Rebound back tap by Siakam. New shot clock here for Indiana. Siakam against Simons. Kick back, Nemhard. Pretty good look at a 3. Yep.
Second chance opportunity.
Second chance points, pushed it back to 15, 74-59. Sam Hauser steps to his right, off balance 3 is good.
What do you have the Celtics doing now? Just moving. They're not setting plays. They're just moving around. They keep that down.
Celtics were 5 of 19 in the first half, 3 of 5 here in the second. Siakam. Torrey Smith Thompson, now Newhart. Screen from Jay Huff. There was an open spot at 18 feet. Jumper off balance, no good. Rebound Garza keeps Huff at bay, deflects it to Shire. Boston down 12. Shire for Sam Hauser. Left-hand dribble has an opening, attacks the paint, flips it up, way short. Not a good shot by Hauser.
Not this shot.
Nemhard, bag the lead, Matherin catches. Shire knocked the ball away out of bounds. Matherin went down trying to draw a foul, but Shire just knocked the ball away, stopping the break.
You see some guys who come in and, make moves and the little floater. That's not in House's repertoire. That time has a man behind it. You wanted to stop on the dime, but good.
Has anyone been more adversely affected by Tatum not being available than House? Under on a bounce, Ethan Thompson. Drop back for James Wiseman. Forward number 2 pick on a 10-day contract. Nemhart moves to the Furphy. Furphy drives, runs it back out to Thompson for a 3. Nope, short. Now they can't make one. Rebound Hugo Gonzalez. Celtics down 12. Shire, cross-court, Hauser. Pretty good look at a 3. Way off. Offensive rebound. Gonzalez got to it, but he couldn't keep himself in bounds.
See what happened? He caught the basketball. But he's about to run into the camera first. We talked about those camera people being so close. It's only a matter of time for somebody gets hurt.
I'm going to make a bold suggestion.
Okay.
Nemhart down the left side. A lot of traffic bump
Oh.
Shireman away to try to create some room, but they missed the jumper. And Garza has another rebound and draws a loose ball foul on Wiseman.
I tell you, they're bumping the ground in the paint.
Sam Hauser had it tonight.
Nope.
Who's one of the leading scorers in the G League?
There he is right there.
Ron Harper.
Ron Harper. No, if you don't,
I just work it, but I'm saying.
If you're going to gamble, you got someone that might work. Try a couple of minutes.
Jones Hill yanked the starters down by 20 early in his third quarter. It's 12 right now. Simons down the right side, lobs it. Garza catches it, stumbles towards the basket, runs it up, no good. But Luka Garza is just a 280-pound bowling ball now and knocking down pins, and he goes to the free throw line.
It's coming. Time got hit, coming towards the glass. I said that's the fun part of it. The fun part for him is going towards the glass, getting the contact, getting the harm. This time gets in, gets the harm, gets the foul, almost gets a spectacular three-point play, as my guy would say in New York, the Clyde.
Great to see Clyde Frazier still going strong. I love it when he comes to Boston. Sartorially splendid, as always. Garza makes the free throws, and remember when the Celtics were down by 20? Now it's 10. 74-64, and a turnover as Hugo Gonzalez draws an offensive foul on the inbound. Nemhart reached out with that left forearm, caught Ugo up high near the throat, knocked him backwards, and the Pacers turn it over. With their lead having been cut from 20 to 10.
No, it's only a matter of time that's going to happen.
Technical.
If you're struggling, the last thing I'm going to do is give up a point to the opposition. I'm not going to do that. It's not smart.
And finally, for the first time all year, the Celtics' best free throw shooter is shooting the technical.
And what?
And Simon hits. It is a 9-point game, 74-65. The Pacers have to play tomorrow night in Brooklyn, and they will host the Celtics on Friday night, start of the 5-game road trip. Simons, trouble with the dribble against Quentin Jackson. Simons against Wiseman, ducks the shoulder drive, kicks to the corner, Shireman, three, short, rebound. Nemhart's got it. Keeps it away from Hugo Gonzalez, dribbles into the front court. Indiana by 9, 4:03 to go in the third. Down the left side, dropping handoff, Wiseman, blocked from behind by Hugo, and the ball comes free to Shireman. Shireman picks up his dribble, puts it in the hands of Sam Hauser. Now Simons deep on the right side. This could be a big night for Simons. Couple of dribbles on the right hand, drives, kick out, open, Shireman, three. No, back iron rebound, Hauser deflects it, but chasing it down is Jarris Walker for Indiana. Running with Furphy. Walker keeps it, moves it down low to Furphy, but offensive foul. Shireman waiting for Walker, took the charge outside the circle.
Walker could see that play coming, but went right into the defender and was sitting there waiting and extended the arm into the face. Not a smart play. How many times have we said the same thing? Bad teams will give you an opportunity to get back in basketball games.
They are 6-22. They started 2-16 after going to Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And they are trying their best to cough up this lead. Celtics have cut it from 20 to 9 with 3:32 to go in the third. After Jones Zula pulled all the starters. Garza, handoff Shireman. Shireman for Anthony Simons. Simons straight away, shot clock at 8. It's got Jarris Walker lined up, a bigger body. Simons gets the Garza screen, creeps in on the left side, steps back behind the line, is three, right down the middle.
That's how loud gets it done. Wow. Wow. Yo, Zula. The monster is now alive. Here's the best thing about this. Your entire bench who got pulled, yanked, are sitting there cheering for those guys.
Hold on 1 second. Can you hear him?
Yep.
No, just listen. Yeah, what you didn't hear were all the people like, fire Joe Mazzulla, fire Joe Mazzulla.
Oh,
You're going to have to keep that, you're going to have to put that one away. Stay less for a while because he is moving into the top 5 for Coach of the Year.
Yay! See, I said it. Yeah.
You told me to pause. You know what I'm thinking about? The host on the.
I ain't the only one to think he should get Coach of the Year. Or he's in there. He's up there.
You coming on top of the garden right now?
Might be. On Shireman, on Garza, on Hauser, on Ugo.
I'll give one more, Nicky.
It is a 19-5 run since the starters got pulled.
Well, how would this go over? And the Celtics will have to, use all this energy to get back in and win this game. That'd be great. But, yeah, we talked about teams who are playing poorly. They're going to give you opportunities. The Celtics are now cashing in, making it difficult for all those guys who are knocking down shots early in the game. Don't want to shoot now.
$74-68. Indiana's lead was 20 6 minutes ago. Now it is 6. Quentin Jackson enters the game with Wiseman, Furphy, Siakam, and Mathurin. Driving, awkward scoop by Quentin Jackson. Backhand is no good. Rebound, Hauser. Celtics with the ball down 6. Here's Simons. Finds Hauser. Hauser a couple of dribbles. Returns to Garza. Garza got a hand to Simons. Turns the corner. Drives in traffic. Moves to the Shireman. Drop back to the corner for a Hauser 3. Nope. He's leaning into it. Body language. Sam Hauser just doesn't have it tonight. 2 for 8. Siakam dribbles away from Ugo. Drop back to Mathurin. Zone look here from the Celtics. They move it into the corner. Now you can play some zone because they've cooled off from 3. They are 1 for 10 here in the corner. Siakam dribbles to the elbow. His jumper is good to stop the bleeding.
That's a professional. Really. That time took his time to go where he wanted to go. Got it, stopped on the dime and knocked the shot.
Is there a more unheralded star player for the last 10 years than Siakam?
There is not.
76-68. Indiana by 8. 2:14 to go in the third. Simons drives, runs it off the window and in.
And what he does, he works so hard. Siakam.
11 for Simons, 6-point game. Eddie Palladino says 2 minutes left in the quarter. As driving, scooping, and scoring is Quentin Jackson. He goes to the ground every time. As a result, Celtics trying to rush it up the floor. Now by 8, Shireman ball fake, drives, and he kicks it to Joe Mazzulla, which is not going to help. Shireman turns it over.
Joe Mazzulla was in a wrestling match with Murphy over there.
Murphy wanted the ball. Those are those turnovers that Bob Huggins wanted Joe Mazzulla to commit. Just throw it to the front row if you're going to turn it over. Indiana by 8, and the ball. Mallory steps around Gonzalez, scoops it up, and gets the bounce.
Great move by Mathurin.
Pacers push it back to 10, 80-7. 1:26 to go in the third. Simons against Murphy. Wiseman comes to blitz. Murphy loses his footing, so Simon steps to his left, misses a 3. Rebound deflected, and have another loose ball foul, and Garza to it.
Wiseman. I'm convinced that this does not play.
Garza is going to look like Rocky after the first Creed fight. He's just taking a pounding. Now, the bench group comes out after cutting the lead in half, getting the Celtics some momentum, and now Derek White and Jaylen Brown return.
They've done about as much as they could do. Now, okay, so you saw how it was done. You got to play hard. You got to be aggressive.
80-70. Indiana by 10. 1:15 to go in the third. Hugo Gonzalez inside for the Derek White. Cross court. Jalen's got it. Strong down the side. He gets fouled. No way Mathurin was not going to foul him there. Throw it on Mathurin.
And Mathurin, the thing I know about him is he's going to play hard. He's going to be aggressive. He is not going to give you any quarter. What he does, he goes up and makes sure that Brown didn't get a 3-point play. That's what they ask for. I mean, there's a learning experience when you lose the games. I can tell you, because my first 2 years, I never got above 500.
Cleveland's going to snap that skid, beat Charlotte tonight. Top 2 3-point shooters in the league in that game, Knipple and Donovan Mitchell. Nipple with 4 more threes. Donovan Mitchell with 6 tonight.
Nipple is doing a pretty good job, and that's why Charlotte's going to win some games, but can Ball stay healthy?
Just seems like Charlotte is destined to be 12th to the East. Like they're not bad enough to fall into the bottom group, but they're not going to be good enough to make a play. JB gets the free throw, 80-72, Indiana by 8. Quentin Jackson stumbles, getting it over to travel. Wow. Siakam straight away. One dribble, headed towards Hugo Gonzalez again. Help comes from Derek White. Siakam steps through, kick out, 4 feet, pretty good look at a 3. Nope, now they can't make one. 1 for 11 from 3 here in the quarter after 12 of 20 in the first half. Jaylen Brown, dribbling low, top of the circle, starts his drive, goes to the left hand off the glass, gets the bounce.
Great move just right under the armpit as he just kind of lost it in.
Come on,
Brown
come on.
wanted the contact.
6-point game, 80-74.
Look at that 6-point game. Look at that.
2-point opportunity right now. You are the Pacers.
Third quarter
Go
still.
fast or not.
Celtics bench cut from 20 down to 6. Zola has the starters back in there now.
Watch Jackson. And I'm watching to see if they're going to go for 1 or not.
34 seconds to go in the quarter. Full shot clock here was Quentin Jackson coming across half court. Don't seem to be in a hurry to get 2 for 1. Quentin Jackson returns to Siakam. Goes to the top of the circle, finds Quentin Jackson, drives, goes to the corner, Furphy, air ball, 3. Rebound goes out of bounds, ball to Indiana. Shot clock did not reset.
Brown got a piece of that basketball.
White Zula making sure the Celtics know there's 5 seconds on the shot clock.
White just couldn't pick it up.
Garrison Matthews, who we had not seen all night, comes in to try to shoot a 3.
White's one coming off this pick, coming to his right.
Pacers 1 of 12 from 3 in the quarter. Under on the bounce. Quentin Jackson, someone getting it in, lobs it, deflected by Jaylen Brown, over Gonzalez to steal. Here's Jaylen Brown, driving, going to left-hand block. Rebound, guards, they can't save him going out of bounds. And the Celtics don't manage the clock and they don't score. That hurts.
Who made that block? Was that Matherin? Looked like it was Matherin. Shot clock again. Whoa, man, that was. Brown kind of went in a little slowly with the left hand. That was Wiseman that blocked it? Whoa. Boy. What a body. Basketball.
All right, Quentin Jackson will walk the dog. Clock is rolling. Shot clock off. Exactly 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Pacers by 6. Quentin Jackson driving around Derek White. Hangs near. Wild circle shot. No good. Offensive rebound. Laid in at the cup by Matherin. 4 seconds to go. Jaylen offensive end. Pull up. 3. Bounces out. And that will do it for the quarter. Joe Mazzulla yanks the starters and the bench. They make it interesting for a while. Celtics trail by 9 at the end of 1. They trail by 18 at halftime. Down by 8 now as we make the turn for home. 8-3 in the final home game of the year. Indiana 82, Boston 74 on the BetMGM.
All right, so yeah, third quarter is over. Celtics are down right now, but they only down by 8. It's 82-74. Indiana is currently winning in the scoring column right now, but that's okay because we had a huge third quarter. Coach Mazzulla just went on ahead and benched the entire starting 5 and put in Luka Garza and is it Garcia? They got I might be getting the name, but anyway, he put in bench the second string, and they went on a run. We were down by 20 points, and they got this game into single digits. Big, huge stuff from the second string, from the bench players. Huge. I mean, they got this into single digits. And then he put in Jaylen Brown to close out the quarter, and that seemed to work too. Jaylen Brown came in, and I think he got a few buckets to close that quarter out. But they got this back into single digits, man. This is an 8-point game right now. I'm looking for a huge closing quarter from Jaylen Brown and our scorers, Peyton Pritchard, Derek White. They might even mix in a little bit of Simmons in there. Yeah. So I thought that we would get this down to single digits. That was like a thing that I was saying earlier. Like, we need to get this in single digits, and it was going to happen in that third quarter. So that's what I had thought and wanted to happen. Of course, I mean, I'm not looking to take the lead. I mean, we were down by 20. I'm looking to get this thing in the single digits and get us, scoring some buckets and playing some defense and getting back in this game. In a realistic way and just in a creepy way, like in a creep way. So it takes time, but let's listen to the fourth quarter.
Right-hand dribble, pulls up the elbow, his jumper bounces out. Garza got tied up and draws another foul. Another loose ball foul. This one on J.L.
And here's the thing. When you get a basket for that, you can score. But what you do, you'll probably get another opportunity if you don't get fouled. Derek White kind of kicking himself like he should have made that jump shot.
Payne Pritchard or Jaylen Brown, then Mark on his shoulder. Jaylen drives right around him, scoops it up and in with the left hand. It's a 6-point game. This has been as close as the Celtics have been able to get. 82-76. Denmark chased by Pritchard. Bounce past Darius Walker, floats it back out to Mathurin. Over the shot clock, Mathurin gets the J-Huff screen, fall away three. Online, but too strong. Rebound Derek White. Now the Pacers can't make one. Derek White takes the handoff back from Garza. Comes down the right side, floats it up from 12 feet. No good. And then fouls Darius Walker.
That was frustration on his part because he comes off, he can hit that one in his sleep. That time had the man trailing behind him. He loves that little floater, unlike Sam, who doesn't like that shot.
The shooters are not shooting tonight. Celtics 29% from three. 42% for the game.
I agree.
Denmark, turn the corner on Pritchard. Gets to the mid block, goes it back out. Darius Walker will launch a three. Nope. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Pacers are 1 for 14 from three here in the second half. Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand, drives on Mathurin, hangs in the air, flips it up, no good. He gets his own rebound, put back block by J-Huff, but they call the foul.
Well, here's the great thing about that. Brown is so strong, able to get that ball off, but able to get off the floor and recover to get the rebound before anybody else could even react on the Pacers team.
J-Huff is an unbelievable shot blocker, but he's not a great rebound.
Well, when you start putting them in the NBA, blocking shots is a little bit more difficult. Some of these big guys, so they're going towards the cup.
Jalen, of course, missed the free throws against Detroit. A big part of that loss. He gets the first free throw here. Celtics now as close as they have been since the first quarter. Within 5. It almost senses in the building. People don't realize how close the Celtics are here. Because this is now a 4-point game. 82-78. 10:45 to go. Thompson for Denmark. Pritchard slides his feet. Denmark back to his right behind the Huff screen. Pump fake at the elbow. No shot available. Pritchard shuts him down. Hand off Darius Walker. Shot clock at 9. Cross court. Denmark. Gets a screen from Thompson. Denmark tries Derek White. Exposes the ball. Steps through. Crazy scoop shot. No good. Celtics have the rebound. Can make it a 1-possession game. Derek White.
Harry.
Got away with it. He was trying to keep it away from the ball. Even Denmark. For Mathurin, should say Derek White dribbles to his right. Pull up 3. Rims out. Rebound. Great deflection by Garza to Pritchard and misses the layup. And the rebound goes out of bounds. Garza cannot be better than he has been tonight. And Pritchard will rue that one.
I thought he was pretty doggone good up in Toronto, but today he just making plays. Kept that basketball alive, gave it go to Pritchard. Pritchard just gator on it.
Luka Garza is brought his lunch pail tonight. 82-78. Indiana by 4. Exactly 10 minutes to go if you sync it up. Denmark. Cross court. Thompson is open. Straight away 3. No good. It just can't buy one now. shooting variance. Jalen Brown has the rebound. Pritchard barely saved it. Jalen threw it away. Pritchard saved it from going out of bounds. Another chance to make it a one-possession game. 9:41 to go. Luka Garza and the Pritchard. Pritchard, right-hand dribble, ducks the shoulder, kicks to the corner. Derek White up fakes against Ethan Thompson. Gives it up to Pritchard. 5 to the shot clock. Pritchard drives, fumbles, stumbles, falls to the ground with 3 on the shot clock. Trying to hand it to Derek White. Hit his shin. It goes out of bounds. Another calamitous offensive possession for the Celtics.
Trying to do a little too much. Instead of moving the basketball, you're not going to beat really good defensive teams by trying to dribble through. You can pass it, and the defense cannot adjust as fast as you can move the ball via the pass.
Celtics should have this game tied by now. Pacers have only scored 21 points in the second half.
Got to get Siakam involved in this game.
Nembhard. Bounce entry. You were saying Siakam, double team. You go across court, off fakes the 3, puts it to the floor, drives, pushes it up, no good. The ball's slipping out of his hand. Garza has another rebound. That's 8 rebounds for Gonzalez and 9 rebounds for Garza. Celtics down 4. Jalen Brown dribbling low, protects the ball, scoops it off the window, and gets the guy. Around hook.
Let's go. Let's go.
Pacers scored 61 points in the first half. They have 21 in 15 minutes in the second half. 8:58 to go. Indiana 82. Boston 80 on the BetMGM 98.5 the Sports Hub. So Celtics radio now.
The first place to talk.
Yeah. Jalen Brown's getting some buckets, doing what he do. We just keep this going. We only down by 2 points now. 82 to 80. We in it. We just keep doing what we doing. We're gonna win this game. They fought back with the bench in the third quarter. They fought. And they went on a run. And right now, yeah, it's a real continuous fight. I like what Missoula did. What Coach Missoula did. He coached them in this game. This is going to be a Joe Missoula W. Okay? And once I get the chat going, I'm going to need W Missoula on there because he is the reason why we're going to win this game today. Coach Missoula is the reason why. Main reason. He's such a good coach. I said it possibly the coach of the year this year. Possibly. We'll see how to see up there for coach of the year in my perspective. So excited. And like I said, I didn't think that Indiana could continuously make shots like they were. Shots, I mean, but so now they probably have Indiana.
Crowd finally getting involved. Attendance brought to you by Ticketmaster. Build the thrill of live Celtics basketball TD Garden all season. The seats from Ticketmaster making a switch. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics, who will not be home for 2 weeks. Another 4-game homestand, 4 home games in 6 days against Chicago, Jokic in Denver, the Raptors, and then the back-to-back against Wemby, Luke Cornett, and the San Antonio Spurs. Out on the timeout. Lead is down to 2. Indiana with the ball. Quentin Jackson ducks the shoulder, drives, stumps about the crazy shot. This time he gets fouled. And he will get free throws.
Jackson just put his head down. And what you have to do, you have to make him become a jump shooter. Every time he gets towards the hole, just throws the basketball up. Some guys like that, you have to make them become jump shooters.
Pacers are 8 for 31 in the second half. 1 of 14 from 3. Regression to the lead. First free throw good for Jackson. Pushes the lead to 3 with 8:44 to go. Celtics entering a stretch of 7 straight games against sub-500 teams. Next game will be a rematch with the Pacers Friday night at the Fieldhouse. Indiana by 4 after the Jackson free throws, 84-80.
Pacers needed something kind of quell the lead. A couple of free throws and calm themselves down.
And it seems like Hugo Gonzalez hasn't come out of the game in the second half. It's because he hasn't come out of the game in the second half. Jaylen Brown, trouble with his dribble, has it back at the elbow shot, back court kick out, Pritchard 3, they need it, don't get it. Rebound, Hugo Gonzalez has it sucked away, picked off the floor by Pritchard. He collects the garbage, kick out to Derek White for 3.
Let's keep that basketball alive.
Nothing like some hard working points. 84. 83. Quickly out of the crowd. Exactly 8 minutes left. Siakam. Down the right side. Step to Derek White. Scoop up. By Jaylen Brown. Saved by Siakam after Furphy. Furphy drives and 2 with a shot clock. Kick out Thompson. He launches and misses. It was too late. Anyway, the Celtics should have hustled offensive rebound. Put back 3 and followed it by forcing a shot. The Celtics will have the ball here down 1. Jaylen Brown, right hand dribble, driving on Siakam, gets him deep, scoops it up, no good. Offensive foul.
Possessed on that offside, really to get another rebound.
Celtics starting to crash now. 9th offensive rebound for the Celtics. Garza has 5 of them. After getting 9 on Saturday.
Brown's contact just came out.
He's had a bad equipment night. Blew out a shoe in the first half. Derek White triggers a silent amount. 14 on the shot clock. Garza for Pritchard. And away from the ball, another foul. That's the 4th on Indiana. The last one again with 7:33 to go. Second on Thompson. Allen out there with 3. Hugo Gonzalez has 3. He has not come out of the game here in the second half. Luka Garza for Pritchard. Finds Derek White off the screen. He up fakes, moves into the corner. Jaylen Brown has the look, puts it back in his pocket against the Siakam. 4 on the shot clock. Jaylen drives, pulls his way into the paint, scoops it up, and have the lead.
Word up.
85-84. Denmark turns the corner. Pritchard stays with him. Kick out Furphy. Furphy puts it in the hands of Matt. Against Derek White. Turn to Furphy left side. For Siakam. Siakam against Hugo Gonzalez. That's been a money matchup. Siakam finds the cutter. Thompson falling down. Gets rid of it, and it bounces in. Hard work pays off. Thompson puts Indiana back in front, 86. To the basket, 2-hand slam, defensive breakdown by the Pacers. Denmark, down the left side. Gonzalez takes the paint away. Kick out Furphy, open 3, sailed it. Rebound, Celtics, Gonzalez. Unreal. Where would this one rank? Celtics out of a 20-point hole, have the lead, 87-86 with 6:07 to go. Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand, attacks Furphy, down the line, couple of pump fakes, step through, skips his goal. They've had no answer for that move.
Absolutely. This time, pump fake under the wing.
19-6, the latest Boston run. Entry, deflected by Hugo and stolen. Celtics back 3, and the ball. Derek White. For Jaylen in the corner. Hugo up fakes. Siakam punches the ball away out of bounds. Celtics keep it 15 to shoot.
Art be still. You are making plays. Hugo is making plays. Garza is making plays. And this is going to be a challenge.
Yeah, with Carlisle's challenge. Comes at 5:40 to go. Boston 89, Indiana 86 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You work hard.
So the C's are up. We got the lead, or actually 3 points. 89-86. Yeah, it's going well, man. Jaylen Brown's hitting shots, closing this game out. You know, doing what he do. Doing what he do. Indiana, we just got to keep playing that D. The guy Gonzalez, Hugo, playing big, and we get another big game from Luka Magic, we can call him. Luka Garza, man. Luka Garza he's a hustler. I'm telling you, y'all, he's a hustler. He's our hustler on the team. So big stuff from him right now. So yeah, we just keep. And then we played them again Friday after Christmas. We play Indiana again. Back to back. Indiana. Next game in Indiana on a Friday night. You know what I mean? We got to go there and beat them bad after some stuff. Kick their ass.
Celtics has crawled back to the 6. Got the starters back in the game. And Jaylen Brown is now doing the rest. He's up to 27. But Carlisle wins the challenge on the out-of-bounds call, so Indiana will get it. Now trailing by 3 with 5:40 to go.
Great challenge there. You see that ball just going right with his foot.
Pacers have 25 points in the second half, the quarter and a half. Driving Quentin Jackson, no shot available. Kick out Siakam. Now Maverick straight away against Ugo. Going to pull up, shoot a long 2 and hit it.
Nice job by Matthew. This shot, just kind of measure this guy like that shot.
He was right on the line, but Thomas Scott pointed right away to the floor. 89-88, Boston by 1. Jaylen Brown, guarded by Quentin Jackson. Dribbling between his legs, spins. Gets to the dotted line. Kick out to the corner. Ugo. 3. Nope. Rebound, Pacers. Garza finally didn't get one. Takes 2 guys every time to keep Garza at bay. Pacers can regain the lead here with 5 minutes to go. Siakam driving on Garza. Throws back out to Matherin. Matherin to the free throw line. Jump past Jarris Walker. Walker, 1 step in. Bad.
Garza shooting a nice little ovation here.
9 offensive rebounds. All hustle for Luka Garza. Another big plus game. He comes out. Kata comes in to close it with 4:48 to go. Celtics leading by 1. Siakam against Ugo. Pull up 19-footer. No good. Back iron. Rebound Kata. Siakam doing everything he can do. But he's only one guy. 9 of 17. 25 points for Siakam. Celtics by 1. 4.5 to go. Jaylen Brown on the Derek White screen. Takes Quentin Jackson with him to the left side of the floor. And the shot clock. Jaylen loses it on the crossover. Like that. Tried to cuff it, but he missed the dunk. He goes all the way in the backcourt. Ugo Gonzalez throws it up in the air. Quentin Jackson got a hand on it. He throws it away. He hit the rim on the dunk, so the shot clock reset. It's going to be Boston ball. Jaylen smelled a Sports Center highlight and tried to dunk it. The ball kind of slipped out of his hands, so he missed the dunk.
Well, here's the thing that happened. Jackson threw the ball back in. 24-second clock instead of 14.
Celtics lead 89-88. Derek White enters. Kata against Jarris Walker. Turns left hand finger rolls up and goes spinning on Walker.
I was about to jump out of my shoes there with Brown coming in for that dunk.
91-8 backed off the contact.
Part makes tight. This young man has a way of throwing his head back and had won this thing, and all of a sudden he made a huge play against the Knicks in Indiana.
So bizarre how basketball fortunes work. Celtics had unbelievably bad shooting luck in the first two games at home against the Knicks, and then the same thing happened to the Knicks in the conference finals against the Pacers. 3-point play. We start over again. Tie score is 91. 3:39 to go. Derek White, pull up three. Nope. Rebound. Katie can't get it. Siakam does. 6th rebound for Siakam. Now the Pacers can regain the lead with 3:28 to go. Demar now has Kate on the switch. Demar, 8 on the shot clock. Demar switches to the left hand, drives on Kata, floats a pass to the far side. Siakam goes down by Hugo, forces a three, no good. Rebound, Kata. Good defense.
Great defense.
Jaylen Brown spinning on Demar. Gets in deep, then steps back in the baseline next to the jumper. Rebound punched around. A loose ball foul on the Pacers. They're over the limit.
Yeah. Will that be Hugo again? Oh, yeah, Kate instead. But it was Hugo keeping that basketball alive, though, which allowed Kata to get an opportunity here.
Neither Kata nor Gonzalez have been terribly good at the free throw line this year. Kata will go there now with 2:59 to go in a tie game. Celtics trying to hang on to third in the Eastern Conference. Actually, Philadelphia is the team behind them now. Kata gets the first free throw to break the tie. Not a lot of people had Boston, Detroit, New York, Boston, Philly as 1 through 4 in the East at Christmas.
Sure wasn't Celtics, I know that.
Clock rolling, 2:55 to go.
Celtics could be a little bit more aggressive in defense.
Three, no, back iron, rebound. Cradled by Jaylen Brown.
How high in the air to get that rebound?
1 for 17. Jaylen Brown out of Leprechaun Loco. Boston by 2. 2.5 to go right now. Jaylen, right hand dribble, driving strong, fumbles the ball. Last touch by the Pacers goes out of bounds, leaves the Celtics 4.9 to shoot.
Bring that ball into the body when you're going through a crowd of people looking for the contact.
And Rick Carlisle's had some nightmare games in this building as a coach. White under out of bounds. Jaylen Brown. Whoa! Just like Rick Carlisle's nightmare 2 years ago. And the three is good. The Celtics have their largest lead
For three. Let's go, JB, for three.
And he's fouled.
Wow.
What a turnaround.
Jaylen Brown. And Jaylen Brown employed the crowd to get up. He said, "This is all. This is mine." Okay. Now,
First quarter.
watch this.
With that, people. Richard Fraser, which is good announcement before the game, and his staff will replace him after 20 years. Sort of volunteered that before the game with his media availability. He's given so much to the game.
Yeah. And this comes to the point where you don't have anything else to say.
Pritchard gets the free throw. 7 straight for the Celtics in the last minute. They're like 98-91. And Hugo Gonzalez fell for a reaching foul on Siakam in the backcourt.
Yeah, you don't want to get that particular foul. You had a chance to gamble, but you just moved over and knocked him.
Hugo Gonzalez leading the Celtics tonight in minutes played and plus minus. He has not left the game in the second half.
That's a good one for you here.
Siakam. Drop back to Mathurin. Mather turns the corner on Jaylen Brown. Nowhere to go. Celtics defense has been great. Jarris Walker pops out, shoots a three, no good. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. The Pacers could miss in the first half. They have not been able to make in the second half. 1 for 18 from three.
This time, KD going.
Celtics by 7. Jaylen down the right side. Turns on a dime. Kicks to the corner. Deflected and stolen. Jaylen Brown turns it over. Jarris Walker head for Siakam. Siakam. His over the shoulder pass. Finds Mather and he jumps towards Kate as he launches a three. No good. Rebound. Belongs to Mather and he attacks the paint. Flips it up. No good. Scrambles for the rebound. Celtics going to get it. And I don't even think the Pacers are going to make a run here.
Wow.
And the Celtics are going to win this game going away. A game they trailed by 20 early in the third quarter. Jaylen Brown lobs it in the corner. Peyton Pritchard, a good night three, but before he released it, they call a foul on the Pacers. Foul Siakam. Foul Jaylen.
Siakam said, where'd that foul him? He hit him on the arm. Wow. What an effort. What an effort. You know, what a Christmas gift this is for Joe Mazzulla to this city and to this team. This dude can coach the game. He asked me one time, he said, I don't think I'm a good coach. I said, you know what, Joe? I don't think you are either. I think you're a great coach. He's like, why do you say that?
Jaylen Brown, as soon as he hears the MVP chance, misses the first free throw.
So why do you say that? I said, because what you do is you connect with players. And that's hard to do in today's players.
He will become the third fastest in NBA history to get to 200 wins tonight, as the Celtics are about to win their 13th game in their last 17. We're going to the Christmas break, third in the East. An 8-0 run here down the stretch, 99-91. Boston lead. Nembhard walks the dog in the backcourt. Now the clock rolling with a minute 10 to go. Nembhard. Step back three on Derek White. Not a chance. Back iron rebound Kaner. The Pacers are playing like a team that knew they were going to lose this game.
Yeah. And the Celtics are playing like a team that knew they were going to win this game.
And the two teams inexorably linked together on different paths all year long, and it was on display in the second half tonight. Final 5 seconds of the shot clock. Derek White drives, runs it up and in with the right hand. And the Celtics, who trailed all night and by as many as 20, now lead by 10. And Rick Carlisle calls it out.
Rick Carlisle was screaming at the officials. I don't know for what reason. But this was effort. This was effort. And Sean, this is we can honestly say, this was coaching.
All right,
This was coaching. It's about, it's about, you know what? I'm going to challenge my players. My star players are not playing well. I'm yanking them all out. I'm getting energy out on the floor. And those guys like Garza, Hugo, came in with energy and got the Celtics going. And then once they got going, put the Celtics back in, and they kind of did the rest. Unbelievable.
Rick Carlisle be denied his 1,000th win yet again. And the Pacers will now, in their 15 games against teams with 500 records, will drop to 0-15. They'll be in Brooklyn tomorrow, and they'll host the Celtics at the Field House on Friday.
Yeah, you got another winning team coming back to their building. Talked to Quinn Buckner today, who does TV for these guys, and he was talking about Halliburton. Said, he's back kind of trying to play and do some things, but he's not ready yet.
Here's how you know Jaylen Brown's become one of the best players in the world. 31-9, we're not even talking about it.
Yeah. Because your expectation level for him is now so high without Tatum being around.
And what do you make of the drop-off here for Hugo Gonzalez, who drops from a plus 35 to just a plus 26 tonight? It's just insane numbers. He did not lose the game in the second half. Rick Carlisle empties the bench for the final 35 seconds plus. Garrison Matthews draws a foul on Cater, which will prolong our evening. The Indiana Pacers have scored 30 points in the second half.
Wow. And it wasn't, they didn't try and get good offensive plays, but they were challenged a lot more on their defensive end. And because they were challenged that way, the Celtics started to get up on them, make it a little bit more difficult, and they didn't have all those wide open looks they were getting for the first 3 quarters.
All the Joe Missoula haters tomorrow will have to talk about Drake May or whether Costas is going to get inside the first base with Contreras now here. The Red Sox have to trade Duran to open up a spot in the outfield. What's going on with the Bruins? Because this Joe Missoula conversation is over.
He is one of the best in the game.
Look at these players you brought in: Garza, Hugo Gonzalez. You know, kids, there was a time Brad Stevens was a coach. Free throw was good for Garrison Matthews for a 101.93.
Who's that?
I know, right? Go back to yesteryear, kids. Peyton Pritchard, bounce pass for Jalen Brown. Celtics do not have to shoot. They don't normally shoot in this situation. Peyton Pritchard, double team, gets knocked down. Not going to call anything now. So play the final 15 seconds. Derek White drives, crazy runner, no good. He's fouled. Derek White gets some free throws here.
Well, the Summers were just going to hold the basketball. But the Pacers still double teaming.
Hey, these are guys trying to stay in the league. Wiseman's on a 10-day contract. You've got in the game here, you got Peter and Cam Jones, who are playing the G League all year, trying to get their opportunities to the NBA debut for Cam Jones, who's battled through injury problems and his own issues at Marquette. Derek White bounces in a free throw. And it wasn't an insane second half for the Celtics. They've got 59 points. And the Pacers with 32 second half points. 1.3 points per possession in the first half. That number is going to be about 0.6 or 0.7 in the second half. It's going to be the best defensive half for the Celtics this year. It coincides with Hugo Gonzalez playing every second of it. 37 minutes off the bench, 11 more rebounds. Derek White gets the free throws. This could end up being a double-digit win here, depending on what happens in the final seconds. Cam Jones runs it up and scores with the left hand. His first NBA bucket. Peyton Pritchard will just hold it. The clock will hit triple zeros. And Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, because the Boston Celtics, who have compiled unexpected win after unexpected win, dive deep in the playbook tonight. They sit the starters, come from 20 down, beat the Pacers, and have won for the 13th
great
time
game.
in the last 17 games. The final score:
Great game.
Indiana 95. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5.
Great game, C's. 3 in a row. What can I say, man? That was a slugfest in the beginning by Indiana. Slugfest it was for about 3 quarters. About 2.5 quarters. Towards the end of the third quarter, about halfway through third quarter, Missoula had took all of the starters out, put in a second string lineup, and they went on a run. They were down by 20 points around that time. They went on a run and got it into single digits, and then the fourth quarter, our guys closed it out. They hit their free throws. They did all of the important things they had to do in that fourth quarter. Like I said, they hit free throws. They were aggressive, and they took that lead because they were down by 8 going into the fourth. So they took over that lead, man. They hit some threes, defense that fourth quarter, and just closed it on out. That was a must win for us. We on a 3-game winning streak. They turned up in Boston. They gave us a gift for the holiday. Let's go C's, man. Jalen Brown, 30-point night. I think he had 9 rebounds or 9 assists, something like that. Great game from him. Yeah. So next game is Friday night in Indiana. I will be here. Come and join me. Thanks for joining me if you did. And then come on back. Like I said, I'll be here Friday night. We're playing Indiana again. I'm suspecting that we blow them out. I thought we were going to do that this game. It didn't quite happen like that because yes, it was a slugfest in the beginning with Indiana hitting threes, and our defense was not really there. But we turned it around, and but yeah, I'm predicting that we go to Indiana Friday night, turn that city up. Boston's in town, Boston's in Indiana. Everybody gonna come out to show out. It'll be a Friday night after the holiday, so a lot of people will, it's gonna be rocking in Indiana that night. A lot of people are gonna get tickets to that game from Christmas, and it's gonna be a sold out game for Indiana, and most of them are coming to see Boston. So most of them are coming to see Coach Mazzulla and the Boston Celtics, Jaylen Brown, and that's what they're coming for, right? They want to see Jaylen Brown. They want to see the Coach of the Year. They want to see the MVP contender, the Coach of the Year contender. They want to come and see us. So it's gonna be turned up. So we're gonna put on a show. We're gonna put on a show for that, and we're gonna kick their ass on Friday night, because we really should have did that tonight, but we're gonna kick their ass on Friday night in Indiana. So come on back. We'll be here. We'll be excited. We'll have some fun on Friday night. For now, have a good, happy holiday. And I hope y'all got what y'all trying to get for Christmas, and I hope that y'all are giving stuff out, and hopefully y'all stay safe out there. Happy holidays. I'll see y'all Friday. Thank you. Peace out, y'all.